Child, listen, y'all don't know the places I've been and the things I've seen, but I'm here. How y'all doing? What's up, everybody? It's your boy Jeremy Speaks, and I'm coming at y'all again today with another video. Y'all listen, y'all don't understand the complexities that it is to be a content creator. Y'all don't understand the complexities and the nuances of it all. Y'all, I guarantee you, majority, if not nobody, got notification that I'm live right now. And then after this video ends, people are going to be able to watch the video or see the video, and then they're going to be like, well, Jeremy, I didn't get no notification. What's going on? I don't know what's going on. But it's some trickery afoot, and I'm not okay with it. I'm not. But needless to say, I'm former military, so I ain't here to cry over no spilled milk. What's up, Simone Style? What's up, Hate Force? What's up, D-Boy2 Envy? Y'all, it ain't even telling me, it ain't even showing me y'all comments. That's how messed up we is right now, okay? But listen, I want us to list out all of the things that we gonna talk about before we get into the topics at hand. Y'all, it's a lot of topics. I thought that it was gonna be like, just a little 1 and 2, just a little hee how around the house or such, but it's not giving that. So apparently we gonna have to talk about Diddy and the Boochie Cat eating, and Stevie J allegedly banging out some white boy's walls. Meek Mills somehow has found his way up in here. They saying Meek Mills is allegedly on Twitter watching black gay corn on a cob. Okay. They saying a whole bunch of stuff, but not only are they saying that, they saying Wendy Williams, the judge, there's some trickery afoot. Sabrina Morris ain't nothing but an old weasel-tailed hoe from wherever she came from. That's what they saying. We all hold on. Let me just get pull out my notes real quick to see all because I usually try to come up with it off the dome, but I just got off work, so my mind could be. Also, Columbus Short say Diddy was trying to get into his Boochie Cat. That's what Columbus Short said, not me. Portia is telling Simon he better stay his Florida Evans looking self away from her monies. And she is pressing the judge to enforce that prenuptial agreement. And y'all, I'm tired of y'all playing with prenuptials. What's the whole point of us getting the prenuptial agreement if after we end whatever we end, you're going to challenge the prenuptial? Why do I have to force the judge to enact the prenuptial agreement? It should already be enacted, right? That's what I think. But, that's beside. And then on top of that, you are like, Simon is out here getting sued for $800 up to close to $1 million by a private jet company, and this mofo is on Instagram buying Rolls Royces. This is equivalent to that cousin that owes you $20 and he ain't paid you your $20, but you see him flossing on the gram. but you know he owe you that $20, and he avoiding you every single time he see you, but he keeps on popping up at the family functions in new clothes, new ice, and you still is $20 short on what you could have had if you never gave it to the nigga. Okay, is that not what it's giving? Is that okay? Y'all, they found that after X amount of years, after 22 years, y'all, they finally found out who unalived Jam Master Jay. You know, y'all, I know, for those of y'all who don't know who Jam Master Jay is, it's the group Run DMC. He was a member of that. You know, him, you know, Rev Run, and the other guy. You know, we sometimes forget his name, but you know, he's still important nonetheless. Okay. Then y'all, who told Madonna that, you know, that Luther Vandross had the virus? Who told Madonna that, you know, Luther Vandross was out here chasing waterfalls when he should have stuck to the rivers and the lakes that he used to? Who told Madonna that? And why is she putting his photo in a line of other photos for her HV, you know, tribute? Why, who told you that, my good sis? We want to know. And so does the estate of Luther Vandross. Next, we need to talk about how Drake is still hanging on Tory Lane's nuts, how Kelsey is still hanging on Megan's nuts, and we're gonna talk about Risa Tisa, the black, you know, the black women's Just Hilarious, The Breakfast Club, and T.S. Madison. Y'all, let's get into it, shall we? All right, y'all. So let's start off here. Y'all already know what I'm gonna have to do first, y'all. I'm gonna have to share my screen. That, you know, that's always gonna be our first course of action here. Okay, we're gonna have to share the screen. Also, y'all, my birthday is on Sunday. I just found after you become a certain age, you just kind of like lose touch at, like, you know, when your birthday you know what date your birthday is, but sometimes you lose kind of touch on where exactly in the, you know, in the calendar it's gonna land. So my birthday is on a Sunday. I'm going to be 29 years old. That is crazy. I never thought that I would make 29, you know, especially when I got into the military. Okay, didn't think I was gonna make that, but I did. Thank God. Also, shout out to J Dub. Oh, J Dubs is on Tuesday. Like, why? My fellow Pisces. That, you know, me and J Dub be like this. Me and him like this. You know, mental wise sometimes. All right. Let's get it started here, okay, y'all. Nonetheless, I ain't gonna shy away from the, you know, from the issues that we have in hand. All right. So we're gonna start off here first. Not that one. Hold on, y'all. All right, here we go. This is where we're gonna start off first. So for those of y'all who watch the Breakfast Club, I low-key think the Breakfast Club is literally the scum of the earth. I think the Breakfast Club needs to be disbanded at once. They are wreaking havoc upon our community. They need to be stopped at any means necessary. Now, for those of y'all who don't know, Risa Tisa is a girl on TikTok. She basically broke down like a 35, excuse me, to 45, you know, the 45 you know, video breakdown on how she was completely enamored by this guy, you know, wine and dine her. Come to find out the guy ain't have no job. The guy lied about everything. The guy wasn't nothing but, you know, a brokey, you know, just that. You know, she lied, you know, she said that he lied about every single thing. And, you know, we finally got to see what the man looked like. Now, Risa Tisa, now, to be fair, you did make it seem like that this man was going to be fine, handsome, and debonair. But when we seen this man, he looked like he looked homeless. I don't understand. Ain't nothing about this man look like he played any type of football, basketball, soccer ball, shit, dodgeball, you know, rugby. He didn't look like he played any type of football. So I'm trying to figure out how Risa Tisa was out here confused when most of us was not, when we just seen this man one time. I could see the man once when he made a video in response to her and see that the man got a like a little thin layer of dust and mildew on him, you know, because he looks kind of homeless. And I was kind of confused that, like, if I can see it and I'm 29, how can't you see it? And you have been on this earth way more than me. Well, the Breakfast Club also had its own things that they wanted to say, y'all. Okay, they had its own things that they wanted to say, and I want y'all to hear it. And I'm going to give my point of view, and then I'm gonna let y'all see what T.S. Madison had to say. Well, I'm gonna let y'all see what T.S. Madison had to say first. Then we can get my point of view afterwards, okay? But this ended up into being a whole thing, y'all. But let's listen. Let's listen to the ignorance, shall we?
Y'all got to stop being so thirsty for a man. There's a man out there for you, okay? This woman believed all of this because she wanted to believe all of this. Big back belief isn't like everybody else's belief, okay? She said it herself. He said everything I wanted to hear. Yeah. She wanted to believe whatever was coming out of his mouth because she wanted a man so bad.
And then I seen him and he actually looked like her. But what's interesting is
he had a big back too?
No. I couldn't see his back. Okay. We only saw hers because she was sitting in the car for the whole time she was talking.
Okay.
Sun up to sundown. It's a 52-part series on TikTok. That
52 parts? TikTok got parts?
I don't know. We seen Shalon Jackson, Monique's son. He did 20 of them, so she did 52.
Okay, maybe I don't.
Yeah, but let's stop you right there. I'm gonna need you to stop playing around with Monique's son Shalon. Let's stop doing that because you trying to spite her because you happy that Monique gave you a little bit of a shout out. But I'm here to tell you, sis, is only strategic. Monique don't mean none of the stuff that she's really saying. Monique don't care about none of y'all hoes on the internet. She does not care about you having your job. She only cares about you getting your job as long as you say good things about her. That's it. But I'm gonna need you to leave Shalon out your mouth. Okay, but let's continue.
I don't believe this. To be honest with you, man, I hear a lot of big back behavior. Does she have a big back?
She do give Sheila that was driving up the mountain.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay, now we're fat shaming. Okay, now we're fat shaming. Now we're gonna blame her for the man lying to her, and then we're gonna call her fat.
Sheila was beautiful though.
Yeah, no.
And now we're gonna say that she's beautiful, but is this lady not beautiful? What makes Sheila beautiful but not her? Is it the fact that Jill Scott is playing Sheila? Like, I'm saying, like, what's the standard of beauty? And if is it the fact that she got a big nose, you know, big eyes, big lips? Because I'm saying if Jill Scott is considered beautiful and, you know, Miss Risa Tisa's not, then all of y'all up in there is but ugly too, especially just hilarious. I'm just saying. Because if anybody got Afro nigga-centric features, it is Jess. Okay? I'm just saying, but we can continue.
No, you talked about the big back, not the face.
Yeah,
she's cool.
What's your thing with big back?
No,
she's cool.
Just saying, because in a situation like this, some of you big backs, y'all got to stop being so thirsty.
Why are you continuously calling this lady big back?
For a man. There's a man out there for you, okay? This woman believed all of this because she wanted to believe all of this. Big back belief?
Okay, let's see what, you know, what let's see what Miss T.S. Madison had to say. So T.S. Madison got online. She's like, big back people, including me, y'all letting Charlemagne get away with that, or is we caving in his face? Let me know. Now, after that, they took that as a threat, right? And Jess Hilarious has said her ones and twos, and then T.S. Madison has said her ones and twos. And T.S. Madison reads a little bit different than the average girl. Okay, so this is what T.S. Madison had to say, y'all.
Almost a year ago, if it not was a year ago, was calling for men to protect us. men to protect us, and then you sitting right next to a nigga who's talking about a woman, bitch, and you jumped in on the bandwagon, help dragging her, right? Come on, we ain't even really done, right? Then you sit over here with your small back, right? With your small tiny back that you have, bitch, and you let Country Wayne play in your face on fucking Shannon Sharp show and tell you to leave him alone. So obviously, bitch, big back holes and small back holes have some of the same. We're from two different areas, but we know that our same motherfucking problems. See, the thing about it was, you thought that you was going to come into it with a nigga that had 66 baby motherfucking mamas and was going to be wifey, and he showed your ass, and you still running your motherfucking small back ass around here giving that man problems. That man said, leave me alone.
It's been 5 years.
It's been 5 years, bitch. Leave me alone.
Get some new material.
Leave me alone. But let's talk about Chris, that was allegedly fucking them punks in Baltimore, bitch, that you was fucking off on. That was fucking them punks in Baltimore that really initially started your disdain for the girls.
And Burrell energy.
So the streets say, let's talk about that. Let's talk, in the words of Azalea Banks, let's talk about that. And then you have the audacity to have so much nigga energy running the same motherfucking problem through your motherfucking chain smoking voice having ass, bitch. So much nigga energy that you got with you, bitch, that you attract niggas that probably fuck punk. And it's okay. That don't make you less of a woman. Hell, you pregnant now. But my thing is, the pressure that you want with me, you really don't want it with me. The pressure that you got with me, you got with yourself. Miss Hilarious. Every time them niggas was sitting over there calling you a he and all that type of shit to be funny, I cringe because I'm like, she don't look like no he to me. She don't have this. She, you know, I'm over here. I be in defense mode with you pussy assholes, and y'all hoes be over here. You would have really loved for Charlamagne to say that he was gonna bash me in my motherfucking face when he saw me. You would have really loved for that. That's what y'all hoes want to hear from your mouth or from your ears. You want to hear niggas saying how they'll beat a punk up. Because that makes you feel through your motherfucking secure that you got a secure nigga. But Miss Hilarious, let me explain something to you. I didn't fuck your nigga. Them other punks did. I wasn't sucking your nigga dick. Those other punks was. I wasn't motherfucking the one feeding your nigga dick, bitch, allegedly. Those other punks was doing it. And that's why you moved on and found you some other niggas who, bitch, you hoes put y'all heads on the chopping block about, you don't know what the fuck them niggas gonna do with their life. Secure, that you got a secure nigga. But Miss Hilarious.
Okay, so T.S. Madison threatens Charlamagne for his big back comment.
Oh my God, no.
Yes, that's what I said. I was like, oh my
no.
God, you should be real scared. Last week, I reported on the viral TikTok series "Who the F Did I Marry" by Risa Tisa. And for those who may not be familiar, this is the woman who had an exclusive series on TikTok to share all the lies her ex-husband told her and how she believed them. Charlamagne shared his opinion on the story when I reported it.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I hear a lot of big back behavior. Does she have a big back?
She do give Sheila that was driving up the mountain.
Okay.
Yeah, she
Sheila
did.
was beautiful though.
Yeah, no. You talked about the big back,
Yeah,
not the
big
big
back.
So T.S. Madison, a self-proclaimed big backer, she publicly checked in on the rest of the big back brigade to see how she should respond. And she said, #big back people, including me. Y'all letting Charlamagne get away with that? Or are we caving his face in? Let me know.
Whoa.
Yep, there was no LOL, there was no emoji, there was no nothing. First of all, why am I even talking to you? How you just include yourself into that? Now, if you were to say that,
The same way that you include yourself into something that you're not talking about or that you're not a part of. The same way you insert yourself whenever they talk about Nicki Minaj and what you believe that they believe or what you believe is true is the same way another media source could comment on what y'all gotta say. But I'm gonna let you go on.
to her, then what would happen?
Oh, they'd be calling for my head on social
What
media.
I'm talking about, social media
Not
in the
only that,
streets,
yeah,
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
streets.
everywhere.
They'll ask for you to be canceled, suspended, and all
It's
that.
like, what are we even talking about?
Well, let the record show. I didn't even know the young lady had a big back. Okay, I just said it sounded like big back behavior.
You a damn lie. You a damn lie. You a damn lie. And even if you was not talking, and even if that was not the case, hold on, y'all. I gotta go in order. So now we're gonna listen to what Miss Jess Hilarious had to say.
You stuffed your fat ass foot to look like a foot in it, and toes couldn't breathe. So in other words, you reached.
So what do we do to smooth this over, Jess?
Excuse me? She's the confused pig in a blanket. I never misgendered you, but you decided to do that. She misgendered me.
But why is the gender thing even coming up? I thought this was about big back.
Listen, that's what I thought it was about that too. But she started talking about my exes. What that got to do with your back?
I'm confused how the big back conversation got into all of this.
Yeah, because she used this situation to say things that she been wanted to say to me. From the first time when she jumped out there online and she was made
comments.
No, but she was more so upset that I didn't like the fact that she insinuated like an attack.
That she was gonna.
Are we going to cave his face in?
Yes.
Let me know. Because if you or even I were to say that to her, it would be a crime.
That's
you
true.
know, on that.
I really don't like the way that y'all do that, and it's dog whistling. You know, it's dog whistling to the homophobic and transphobic community, and y'all can act like it's not, but that's exactly what it is. You dog whistle to say certain things that are regular, you know, things that people say in our community that are untruths. You cannot, nobody going to jail for insulting no LGBT. Y'all kill LGBT on a regular basis all the time. So you saying so what y'all are saying, y'all are mad because y'all can't say anything homophobic or transphobic in the media and still get your bag. That's what you're mad about. But anything else, y'all definitely do. Y'all are definitely homophobic. Y'all are definitely transphobic. And I'm going to explain what I'm talking about after this is finished.
And offline. If the shoe fits, wear it. That's the saying. But you took the shoe, you stuffed your fat ass foot in it, and toes couldn't breathe. So in other words, you reached.
So what do we do to smooth this over?
Oh, how dare you say he hilarious? You got all this big nigga energy. You would know that better than I would know that because you live it every day. So that's not what we're going to do here. Okay?
No.
You live it every day. And that energy will never be ladylike. So don't play with me. I keep telling y'all don't have to keep my name out your mouth, but y'all will not play with me. Watch it. And Kaya would be so disappointed in you.
Kaya will also be disappointed. Okay, I have to be patient.
You done took so many reading lessons and you still ain't even talking about you read. Write it over. Because that did not work. Transsexual Madison, do not call nobody else to try to get me on the phone to hash things out after you see that this ain't going your way. Because this did not have to be up like this, not have to end up like this. Don't call Jason Lee, because that's not my friend. Do not call Mona. Don't call me white girl. That's not my friend either. Don't call nobody who we mutually know to try to talk to me after this. Because it's done. Stop calling me your sister. You are not my sister. You're not even my brother. Let's stop to look like a fool. How dare you say he hilarious? You got.
And then T.S. Madison responded, oh, that's all she had, yawns. Okay, we don't F with each other. I'm fine with that. Just keep my name out your mouth and I'll do the same. Blessing to you on your journey. T.S. Madison said, okay, y'all, I thought we was going to hell. I'm not impressed about that response that fits her. Yesterday covered enough ground. Back to our regularly scheduled programming. Cool. Got it. Now, I want to say this real quick. I have a real big issue with the whole fat shaming. That's what I want to talk about first. Like, for us to attribute, Risa Tisa's, decisions that she made to big back behavior, therefore puts out a narrative that big people have low self-esteem, or big people don't love themselves, or big people are just naturally, I'm sorry, y'all, it's raining outside, and I thought my dog was doing something. And that big people don't have the wherewithal to treat themselves with respect, that they don't have self-worth. And I think that's quite strange. And for you to claim that that's big back behavior, and I'm talking to DJ Envy, Charlemagne, and Just Hilarious. I'm gonna go through each one. Like, if anybody has been displaying big back behavior, it's Just Hilarious, DJ Envy's wife, and DJ Charlemagne's wife. Y'all have cheated on your wives numerous times. You literally cheated on your wife with a chick from Love and Hip Hop, played in her face, played in your wife's face, then blamed it on the girl. And then your wife also said that you never even gave her an orgasm, and she's still in a relationship. In what way, shape, or form is that not big back behavior? You cheated, you don't please her. It's giving big back. It's giving big back. And then Charlemagne, you already tell us how not only did your wife deal with you cheating on her nonstop, we didn't even know you were married for a while. But then on top of that, you got women claiming that you slipped them some Mickeys allegedly and took their cookies at a party when they was knocked out, and your wife still standing by your side. Is that not big back behavior? Do both of you dweedle-headed niggas not give red flags? Is that not a thing? So therefore, your wives bypass your red flags to achieve the goal that they want, but it's not big back behavior. But because this bigger black woman is going through these trials and tribulations of love, that's attributed to her weight size. It's attributed to her weight size. And at the end of the day, is really black women phobia and fat phobia. Y'all already don't like black women, period, like that. Y'all really don't. And damn if they fat too. That drives it even more up the wall for you niggas. I really don't understand. And for Just Hilarious. Hold on. I'm getting hot. I'm getting hot. Now, Just Hilarious, I got something to say. It's quite strange that you talking about big back behavior. Like, I'm confused. What's the difference between big back behavior and small back behavior? And I'm not even going to talk about T.S. Madison's reads. We're not even going to talk about that. I'm going to just let her read stand for itself because she's older than me. Her reading is more refined than mine. As us LGBT, as we age each year, our reading gets more refined for those of us who partake in that language. But I'm not even going to get into that. But my question is, how does she have big back behavior, but you don't? If I'm not mistaken, wasn't you with a whole man that was married and somehow everybody else knew except for you? And you still was blowing up his phone from what he says? And not only did you get played by a married nigga with multiple baby mamas, then you went on to get right after him. Now you impregnated by a light-skinned nigga who barely, I know he don't make as much money as you. So not only, and I know he probably cheated. And so you telling me that you getting with a man who don't want to cuff it, can't even provide like the soft feminine women that y'all want to be, and you pregnant by him and have nothing to show for it but a gut full of baby, as you just got a job for the first time in how many years that she got a gig. And I'm not talking about her comedy shows where a lot of people left saying that they were not laughing, but I'm talking about an actual gig since the Rail Show. After she got real big in the britches and started exhibiting signs of xenophobia. That's what I'm talking about. So you can get played by a nigga, get pregnant by another nigga, don't even know that nigga for that long, probably get played by, and at the end of the day, what you're really mad at, and what it's really all about is an inner competition that y'all feel, not only towards bigger women, so y'all can feel better than them, right? But also trans women too. And I don't understand that whole mindset of of competing with trans women, because it's not a competition. Like, it's not nobody is who fighting and competing over dick? Who doing that? None of y'all should be doing that. It's so easy to get it. But y'all act like it's a competition, and you feel that for some reason, if there's a trans woman afoot, that it's gonna somehow inhibit, or somebody is trying to compete for your womanhood. That is not what it's giving, sis. Do you know how many trans men are out here and don't nobody know that they trans men? And I don't feel intimidated at all. I don't. That has nothing to do with me. That's their life. That's the way they want to live. And that's who they identify as. So I will address them as such and respect them as such. You put out a lot of dog whistles about trans. That's what you do, Jess. And last time I checked, I'm sorry, women who fuck people's husbands are not the ones who can dedicate or try to tell us what is and what is not women's behavior or ladylike. Ain't nothing about Just Hilarious ladylike. Everybody knows in the industry, Just Hilarious act like one of the niggas. If you are not nigga-like, I don't know what it is. So who are you to say what is and what is not ladylike? Since y'all ladies can be tomboys, be rough niggas, and still claim y'all femininity, what's stopping this trans woman from also reading and still resting in her femininity afterwards? Or because she's trans, she's held to a higher standard of femininity than you have to be. And once again, y'all, I want y'all to understand, femininity is not subjugated to a specific gender or a specific sex. It's not. I know that y'all want to believe that, but it's not. Some people, some people may be more feminine than others naturally, or whatever the case may be, but femininity is not locked into a specific gender. It is women out here who come out the womb masculine. Body builds more masculine. Men who come out with very androgynous features. Very soft voices, those type of things. So how can we say that femininity is tied to one gender? That does not make sense. Just because I'm a man, I can't sit here and call myself the master of masculinity. If you as a woman who might like other women or who might like a man decides that y'all want to be more masculine, who am I to question that masculinity that you decide to project? Who am I to do that? Because I'm a man. That don't make sense. That is just a sex that you're born. That is not, and sex and gender is different. But that's another thing. In our community, we don't want to educate ourselves. We just want A, B, C, D. That's it. Y'all don't want to think, to actually open your minds up to the spectrums and fluidity that is the world nowadays. And y'all are saying, well, the world is changing. What the world needed to change, because when people were living the lives that y'all had them living, they were miserable. They were miserable. They was not able to live their lives. They were not able to be who they wanted to be. Now people can openly be themselves, no matter what gender or what non-conforming. I be on Twitter, and there are non-binary, natural born males who like to get dominated and pegged by straight women, and they're very feminine guys, and they're straight from what you can say, from a male gender, sex, it's so difficult to explain sometimes. But they're naturally born male. They identify as non-binary. They're not transsexual or anything else like that. But they want cisgendered women strictly. But they want to be dominated and pegged by cisgendered women, i.e. the women putting the strap on. But they don't want no man. I'm saying, gender is fluid. Sex is fluid. All of these things are fluid. So it really bothers me when she dog whistles like that, so much so that she taps into the insecurity and the ignorance that's within our Black community, and then it sounds off in the form of transphobia, homophobia. That's what it is. And everybody in the comment section now of these videos are now forgetting what the whole argument was about anyway, because now it's a transgender woman versus a Black woman. when the whole premise of this argument started with this transgender woman standing up for this big black woman who was being roasted by a room full of niggas and just hilarious. Y'all forgot. And it's that easy to misguide y'all like that. That easy. It doesn't even take no thought. All you got to do is dog whistle and sound off on homophobic, ignorant, transphobic rhetoric, and then y'all fill up. Y'all fill up. You got everybody in the comments talking about, she got a right to defend herself. She got a right to, Jess Hilarious got a right. At the end of the day, y'all don't even realize what y'all are doing. Y'all are just spouting out ignorance. Dumb shit. Not even thinking. Not even thinking. Y'all up here trying to come at T.S. Madison for protecting this big black woman from getting roasted by these niggas and just hilarious. This black woman who likes to throw that around to come at trans women, but she's on here roasting another one of y'all. And y'all in the comments defending her. And let's be clear, when T.S. Madison is saying hilarious, she's saying that Just Hilarious has been mistaken for a transgender woman herself in the past. And it's quite strange that Just Hilarious does these dog whistles and these sound offs to try to rile up the homophobic and transphobic community within the black community when she herself can be seen as masculine. But she wants to talk about somebody else's femininity. Y'all don't even understand what's being said. But it's quite strange. It's quite strange. It's quite strange. That's all I'm saying. Now, am I saying that what T.S. Madison was T.S. Madison, hands clean in this? Probably not. There's a different way that she probably could have said that. But what I'm saying is T.S. Madison's response was in protective mode of another black woman who was getting roasted for getting abused mentally and financially by a man that she thought she could depend on and trust. And we dogging her out. Y'all didn't roast the nigga that was dogging her out. Y'all roasted her. But you support black women, right? Let's move on. Because I can't really sit on the Breakfast Club for that long because the stupidity of the Breakfast Club, and sometimes I really want to throw you niggas away. I love being black. I love this shit, bruh. I really do. But sometimes y'all make me just want to shed my motherfucking skin and be damn motherfucking Asian. I don't know. Because y'all are just dumb sometimes. Dumb. Stupid. But let's continue. I love us for real, though. And I mean for real, not the type of love that Monique be talking about when she just want us to forget that she a bad mom. But I'm talking about that real love that Mary J was talking about. Now, y'all listen. Now, the drama don't stop there, y'all. It don't stop there. Okay? Now, it got even more apparent that there was some trickery afoot there after this. Because, child, I thought that we heard the last of the Diddy Chronicles, child. But apparently not. Let me share the screen, child. Excuse me. We gonna read what's going on. Child, we're gonna read. So it says, say what? Diddy hit with an actual assault lawsuit from a former male employee. Says Diddy would touch his genitals and his anus. Showed alleged videos of Stevie J having sex with a man. And was allegedly assaulted by Young Miami Cousin. See what doing this does for you, Young Miami. Now you up in it. So let me read this. So it says, neighbors, this is a lot. Diddy has been hit with a brand new sexual assault lawsuit, this time from a former male employee. Rodney Jones is a former producer and videographer for Diddy and is alleging that Mr. Combs touched him on multiple occasions. Diddy would walk around naked, grabs Jones' genitals, and fondle his anus and call it horseplay. Jones claims that he also received multiple advances from others at Diddy's request. So obviously it wasn't enough that Diddy was sexually assaulting him. Diddy also had to ask other men to do it too. According to TMZ, Jones says that they never had sex, but feel that that's where things were going. My bad. Based on Diddy's actions. He says that Diddy even forced him to watch alleged footage of famed producer Stevie J having intercourse with a man. He also claims to have a screenshot of it also. The list of allegations is quite lengthy. It includes being sexually assaulted by a cousin of Young Miami's, prostitutes, drugs, possible grape, and touching, groping, fondling from Cuba Gooding Jr. on Diddy's yacht. He even asked the underage girls were brought to Diddy's home and received alcohol. The documents apparently go on. Now, y'all, I was trying to find these documents. Y'all gonna have to give me the tea in the comment section on how to get these documents, because I want to start breaking down the documents and going through the documents with y'all. I'm open to doing that now. I told y'all I'm back. Y'all thought I wasn't here for the good foot, but I am. So tell me how am I supposed to get to these documents that everybody else getting to? Because I've been trying to find it and I can't find it. What site do I go to? Where do I have to find these documents? Because I want to see. Okay. He alleges that received alcohol. The documents apparently going to say that Jones also witnessed pow-powing that happened in the studio stemming from a heated argument between Diddy and his son, Justin Combs. He alleged that the shooting left someone named G heavily bleeding from the stomach, in which Diddy told him to lie to officers and say that he was pow-powed in a drive-by. Not only is Rodney suing Diddy, but Justin Combs as well as additional employees and executives as well. Child, this is crazy. This is crazy, but I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. We're going to move on because Diddy had something to say in, response to this, y'all. So let me move on. So Diddy's lawyer, says that the male accuser is looking for a payday. Excuse me. He says, we have overwhelming, indisputable proof that his claims are complete lies. Diddy's attorney, Sean Holly. This Sean Holly. Is this the same attorney that left Tory Lanez? Child. Lil Rod is nothing more than a liar who filed a $30 million lawsuit shamelessly looking for an undeserved payday. His reckless name dropping about events that are pure fiction and simply did not happen is nothing more than a transparent attempt to garner headlines. She adds, we have overwhelming, indisputable proof that his claims are complete lies. Our attempts to share this proof with Mr. Jones' attorney, Tyrone Blackburn, have been ignored. As Mr. Blackburn refuses to return our calls, we will address these outlandish allegations in court and take all appropriate action against those who make them. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I definitely believe I'm leaning more towards believing Sean Holly. One thing about it, y'all know, if Sean Holly think that you guilty, Sean Holly is not gonna stand up for you. Sean Holly left Tory Lanez hot and dry when she got all of the facts and evidence, and he could not tell her what exactly happened that night. She was like, you know what? I'm going to recuse myself up out of this, and I'm going to forward you to somebody else who could probably handle this because, baby, I can't help you. She definitely helping Diddy, though, and I definitely believe that some of these are lies because I did see the screenshot of the alleged, sex tape with Stevie J allegedly, and this white guy, and it's not even Stevie J. That is a gay corn star named Knockout that is well known in our community, and he live in my city, not this city, but the city I used to live in, Las Vegas. He live out there. So like, it's given that these are lies, but it could be that like that Diddy was being messy and said that that was a video of Stevie J, because it was rumors going around back along maybe a few years ago that that was a video of Stevie J, and then Knockout once again back in the day came out and say, no, that's me. And like maybe Diddy was like going around saying that, I don't know, but I'ma just say that I don't believe him, but I do believe that these type of things happen around Diddy. But I don't believe 100% on what this man is saying, and I do believe that a lot of it is for shock value, because Diddy is being, is being reprimanded right now in the media, as he should be, for what he did to Cassie and a whole lot of other people, and now, you're adding your name in it and then dropping other notable names to make it sound more believable. But I truthfully don't believe this man necessarily, because it does not make sense to me. Like, you lied about the video, because we all know that that's not true. Knockout came forward. And now you claiming that Cuba Gooding Jr. was groping you. You claiming that Diddy was groping you and doing all of these things. But my question is like, if you were getting now, y'all, this is in no way for me, victim shaming. I'm really not trying to do that. But my question is, if you were just a producer for music, right? And Diddy already made you feel uncomfortable. You already didn't get no hits released from Diddy because he took all your publishing, right? What exactly were you hanging around Diddy going to parties and yachts for if he already done grabbed your genitals, put his fingers in your booty, and then you went on a yacht and got, like I'm saying, you just continuously just getting abused. I'm saying, what's your point in staying around? Like, if I was you, like, you could just go. It's different for Cassie. She couldn't leave. It's different for these women. They don't have a way to escape. They're in this. They're seeing this property. But I'm questioning you. What was you in this for? Like, why were you continuously coming around getting groped when you didn't want to? That's my question. And this is once again not me trying to victim shame, but I just don't believe this man. However, I do believe that Diddy has done things like this to people, and therefore I would not be surprised if this was true. But do I believe this account of what this man is saying? No. Sorry. I don't come from a biased standpoint of hating people. I really try to be logical in the way that I assess situations and think about things, and this don't make a lick of damn sense. Okay. Now, does that mean that I don't believe that Diddy out here, committing booty pirate activities? No, I do believe that there is booty pirate activities afoot. I do believe there's some I captain going on. And I'm gonna let you know why. He was producing his album, but I'm saying if it's been all of these years and the album didn't come, and on top of that, you claim that you ain't getting no money from it. You constantly going to all of these places. I'm saying if you're a producer, you could just easily get up out of there. Like, I'm sorry, y'all. Like, it's something. I get it. I get we want the money, and I get we want what we want. But I'm saying, if you feel this emboldened, why did you not leave this situation where your manhood was getting tested? And when I say gay, gay sex is not testing of your manhood. It's the fact that you're straight and they're forcing themselves on you, and you are just you continuously showing up for it. Like, how do you showing up on Diddy's yacht have to do with you going to, producing the album? What do you going to Diddy's parties have to do with you producing the album? Now, I can see if it just happened in the studio and you was like, man, hold on, I ain't with that. But then, like, he did it at the studio, he did it at his apartment, he did it at his house, he did it at his mansion, he did it on the yacht, and you just going to all of these different places getting groped by Diddy, and you ain't got nothing to say. You know what's going on. I'm sorry, y'all. It don't sound believable to me. It don't sound believable to me. I'm sorry. You know, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Hey, you know, I will apologize. You know, I am not above reproach. But don't nothing that this man say make a lick of sense to me. Now, do I believe that Diddy has done something like this? Absolutely. I definitely believe that Diddy likes to take people's manholes. I believe that. Now, and y'all gonna wonder why I believe it. I'm gonna let you know why. Because Columbus Short came forward and let us know what's going on.
I'm up for this movie or this show. It was a movie, Raisin in the Sun.
Yeah.
He's like, I need an acting coach, man. So I put him with my acting coach that I had since I was a kid.
Yeah.
And he my acting coach, big shout out, Josh Patan. Wonderful, phenomenal acting coach. And he started working with him. And, you know, then Diddy was on a series for a little bit, and then he was working. So he was always looking out. So I think it was just now looking back, it's like the groomage, right?
Yeah.
So I was the BET Awards were happening in town. I didn't go because I wasn't nominated. So I'm like, I'm not going. I'm not nominated. You know what I mean? I'm just sitting my black behind at the crib. So about 2:30 in the morning, 2:15, 2:30 in the morning, phone ring, was unknown number. I don't answer unknown numbers. But, you know, my wife looking at me like,
Who is that?
Pick that up.
I want to know about this.
So I put it on speaker.
Yeah.
I picked it up. I say, who is this? It's Sean. I'm like, Sean? It's Puff. I'm like, oh, what's good?
You talking low like that?
Talking low. So I was like, hey, what's good? I said, what's cracking? He said, we didn't see you tonight at the BET Awards. We didn't see you tonight. He said,
He checking in.
He said, what you doing? I was like, oh man, I'm at the crib. He said, oh yeah, we over here at the he said, I'm over here at the Beverly Hills Hotel. I said, oh, for real? So who over there? Just me.
What? Come on, man. That man ain't saying, you serious?
He said, just me. So my wife, I'm over here on the suspect list.
What the hell?
So I'm like, nah, man, I'm in bed, bro. I'm good. He's like, I, and just hung up.
But did he ever give you sign? No. Did you ever give him any sign, any reason?
No, nothing whatsoever. So I'm like, man, but now I got smoke in my house. So my wife looking at me like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't know. This man just called me. Like, I don't know what's going on. So anyway, you know, people, when I posted that on IG, people was like, the comments was like, but did you go? I left it. You did. They was like,
you did leave it like in limbo.
I'm like, oh, I got to respond to this. But I was like, the only way people really listen is if you said, you know, they listen to Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle say some shit they know it's fake. I was like, hell no, I didn't go. It's crazy. So this went on for about a year.
Child, Columbus Short say Diddy tried to take his man cakes. Columbus Short say Diddy tried to take his manhole. Diddy tried to set him up for booty redemption down there at the Beverly Hills Hotel. They is out here saying that Diddy is out here calling them up in the middle of the night, telling them to meet him at the Beverly Hills Hotel. And I am wondering why nobody else is coming forward with actual facts. And why is my Young Miami still over there? Young Miami, why y'all still over there? You and Jatavia, girl. Y'all out here claiming that y'all homophobic, but y'all men's like other men's, and y'all cool with it. I'm just saying it's quite strange. Quite strange. Things that make you go, you know? I'm really, but y'all, I never liked Diddy. I never liked that man. I always got extremely bad vibes from Diddy. I always knew that he was a very perverse character. I've been hating Diddy ever since he ended Danity Kane, y'all. Y'all, I'm 29. When Danity Kane came out, I was probably around like 11, 12, maybe like, 12, 13. you know, I was a huge fan of Danny DeCane. And the way that he tried to exert dominance and control over them, like they were just pieces of property, was crazy. Number one, you ain't gonna tell me that I can't do my hair. You ain't gonna tell me how to dress. You ain't gonna tell me that I'm dressing like a hoe. That's my, if I want to dress like a hoe, I'm gonna dress like a hoe. You ain't gonna tell me that. Like, I was able to see that he had some weirdo tendencies from then on, not to mention the nonstop videos that we found on the internet, him saying questionable, like, you know, questionable things, calling all of these rappers daddy and stuff like that, and nobody batting an eyelash. So y'all want to come online and bash us and say all of this homophobic stuff against us. Meanwhile, y'all getting y'all nuts juggled by Diddy at the parties, allegedly. How come y'all ain't got that same homophobic energy for Diddy? How come you ain't stopping Diddy from fondling y'all cakes? Huh? How come you ain't stopping Diddy from putting his finger in y'all manhole? How come y'all ain't stopping Diddy from doing none of this? How come y'all cuddling with Diddy? How come y'all in Diddy pool? How come y'all be on islands? Island vacations with Diddy with no women there. But y'all want to be homophobic towards us. It's giving self-hate. It's giving self-hate. It's giving self-hate. Don't argue with me. Argue with your mama. I ain't got nothing to do with it. Now let's hear else what else is being said. Okay. So the accusations, y'all, just didn't stop there, right? Now, it got even more damning, right? Hold on. It got even more damning because now, let me scoot over a little bit so I'm not blocked. So now it says that new Diddy accuser says that a Philadelphia rapper and male R&B singer who performed at the Super Bowl, and I wonder, is this the same R&B singer who was brought around Diddy when they were underage and saw a lot of stuff? I wonder if it's that one. Now, who performed at the Super Bowl and had a Vegas residency, were messing with underage girls and ex-workers on Diddy's yacht. The man suing Diddy for alleged assault made some accusations about another set of male entertainers. Rapper redacted on Mr. Combs' yacht consorting with underage girls and ex-workers, and R&B singer redacted in Mr. Combs' Los Angeles home consorting with underage girls and ex-workers. He said he lives in Philadelphia. He is a Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj. Child, Nicki can't keep herself away from these predators, child. Everywhere you turn, it's a predator around Nicki. Is she a predator? She a predator detector. If you around Nicki, you a predator. Okay. He performed at the Super Bowl and had a successful Vegas residency. This writer is in possession of the video and will provide a copy to the court. So it's videos and he can provide y'all. Y'all, it's the end of Diddy. It's the end of Diddy. It's the end of Diddy, y'all. It's the end of Diddy. Like, and I ain't gonna speak on the other stuff because I don't know how true that is, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was. But I'll be extremely disappointed if the king of R&B is playing games like this. I would be highly upset. Meek Mill is to be expected. He's like, he's scum. But this would hurt my feelings. I would really hope that this is not true. Cause I really wanted to go to your tour, and I really can't like go to the tour if you out here doing stuff with underage girls. Like I really can't go to the tour. I'ma hope that this not true. And I'ma just lean on Jesus in this moment. Okay, but let me move on to the next part of this. Y'all, it's the Diddy Chronicles go on and on. It don't just stop, it continues. Now, Stevie J responds to recent lawsuits accusing him of having sex with a man. I ain't never gonna be that guy. I'm one of God's favorites. I wasn't the guy the last time. I ain't never gonna be that guy. I'm one of God's favorites. Don't play with my name. First and foremost, Stevie J, you're not God's favorite. If you were God's anything, it would be a toilet bowl. Like, you are not God's favorite. And I really hate it when y'all say that, because God does not favor one of us over the other one. You know, I really don't like when y'all say that, but that's just let me know how out of tune y'all truthfully are. But what I'm saying is that you exhibit no Christ-like behavior. You sit here, you cheat, you fornicate, you do all of these things. Explain to me how that's God, God's behavior to be God's favorite. Y'all just be out here claiming stuff, just throwing God in it, and y'all don't even believe half of the stuff that y'all are saying. Y'all don't believe it. Y'all don't believe it. And it would not surprise me if Stevie J was also doing some booty pirate activities too. Because I'm gonna let y'all know something. I don't like the way Stevie J and his son be taking thirst trap photos together. Like, y'all, that makes me uncomfortable. Like, I don't know what it is about y'all girls who are sisters, or, mom and daughters and father and son taking thirst traps together, while y'all just like this far apart. Why are you trying to thirst trap with your son? Are you trying to attract the same women that your son is attracting? Are you trying to slay some girls with your son? To me, that don't make sense. I've been wondering why Stevie J be out here, thirst trapping with his son. And I know I'm not the only one who's seen these posts. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? The shirtless photos where they trying to look as sexy as possible and they standing like shoulder to shoulder with each other. What are you trying to accomplish? Yes, Stevie J has a son. Yes, he has a son, sis. He has a son. Child, y'all ain't here cutting up in the comments, but I'm gonna move on. Now, y'all, before we get into this, ooh, child, y'all, like, if God favored Stevie J, he wouldn't have made his DNA so strong. Leaving that unfortunate face to his children. Ooh, that's messed up. Oh, okay. Let me. That make me want to check my face. Hold on. Like, I hope I don't leave no bad face for my children. Child, listen. Okay, now the next y'all. Damn it, who gonna save Wendy? Y'all, we ride out at dawn. Damn it. I'm tired of y'all playing with Wendy. And y'all listen, y'all better not be in the look. We are not playing in the comment section. We are serious. We ride at dawn. We ain't playing about Wendy Williams, y'all. We ain't playing. Stop messing with Wendy. Y'all. They showed this damn documentary, and if Wendy didn't look crazy as hell, I don't know what it was. Like, and then what kills me is that everybody acting like they didn't know Wendy had dementia. Meanwhile, I only saw 30 seconds of the damn 15 seconds, or a minute of this documentary trailer. And I already could tell that, dementia or, Alzheimer's has taken effect. I was like, that's the only thing it could be. What else is making you forget where you are and forget who around you? That's the only thing that it could be. Then put in her age range, it only made sense. So I'm confused. But you want to know what else I'm confused by? I'm confused. Why the fuck does Wendy Williams have a manager and a publicist? What are they publicizing and what are they managing? Because Wendy ain't got shit going on and Wendy cannot work no jobs. How the hell does Wendy have a manager? Can somebody tell me that? Can somebody explain to me why Wendy needs a manager? Can somebody do that, please? That's what I want. Y'all got Wendy Williams on this documentary with no wig on. And y'all know that that's messed up. Child, when Wendy Williams took off that wig and hugged Black China, y'all could not tell me. Y'all couldn't tell me I was not witnessing a scene from Roots. I definitely thought it was giving Roots or a scene from Beloved. I really was uncomfortable with it. And all I can think about was like, where's Wendy's people? And then come to find out, Wendy, we already talked about this in my last live, but Wendy's guardian is was trying to sue to get it stopped. The documentary. But I'm saying you signed off on it. And it seems as though like it was supposed to start off as one thing, but the truth ended up being a whole nother thing. And you wanted to stop that truth. And I feel like you want to stop that truth because of what we're going to talk about right here. Okay, let's get into it. So it says, the neighborhood talk fact finding. Judge who ruled in Wendy Williams' guardianship case was previously investigated for granting guardianship appointments to people who donated to her Supreme Court election campaign. Judge Lisa Sokoloff received $5,720 in campaign donations from 20 people involved in guardianship, and those same 62 people. Hold on, y'all, because what we will do, okay, we gonna take a break, from the neighborhood talk of it all, and we gonna go get into this, okay? Because I'm gonna look into it for myself, okay? And we gonna go to the actual website, okay? So I'm gonna go to the roots. Because we being extra black today. All right, we being extra black. All right. So it says, let me make sure it's all good on here. Okay, cool. We good. Questions surround judge who assigned Wendy Williams her random guardianship resurfaces. A resurfacing article exposes even more mess behind the Wendy Williams guardianship fiasco. I just want to know, how do these white people and these judges even get around Wendy to make a judgment? Who even said that Wendy Williams needed guardianship? Who said that? Now I know she does, but I'm saying how did this trial get started? And look, y'all, you can't tell me that this is not a reptilian. This is a reptilian woman that have taken hold of not only Wendy Williams, but Wendy Williams' money and Wendy Williams' health. This is Sabrina Morrissey. This is the woman over Wendy Williams' funds. Now, let's hold on. Let me read this for y'all real quick. So it says, after the Where's Wendy Williams documentary began airing on Lifetime, the internet has been exploding with opinions as to how valid her guardianship arrangements. However, it turns out the judge who ruled on it might be a little suspicious. The talk show host was placed under financial guardianship in 2022 after Wells Fargo asked, how can Wells Fargo, how can my bank go to the court to get my finances locked up? Can I ask that? How can the bank go to the court to say that I couldn't be in control of my money? The bank petition claimed Wendy was the victim of undue influence and financial exploitation as a result of being an incapacitated person. Excuse me. By that, they were referring to her illness at the time and eventual diagnosis of primary progressive aphasia and frontotemporal dementia. Y'all know I like saying that, which was confirmed last week by her team per NBC News. After an insane battle between Williams' family and children over who should steward her funds, after allegedly abusing their access to her money, New York Supreme Court Judge Lisa Sokoloff appointed someone outside the family, attorney Sabrina Morrissey. One would think the chaos would come to a close, but no. A resurfacing article from ABC7 New York named Sokoloff as one of the Manhattan judges with a suspicious link between campaign donations and guardianship rulings in favor of lawyers. Read more from ABC New York. Okay, so it says, Manhattan judge Lisa Sokoloff received $5,700 in campaign donations from 2019 to 2022 from 20 guardianship lawyers. 20 guardianship lawyers can only give you $5,700? 20 lawyers? That's crazy. Law firms or people who deal in guardianship cases and awarded those same people or law firms 62 appointments in 2022. One of the lawyers who donated to her was Paul Medeiros. In 2022, he donated $1,000 to Sokoloff's election campaign. Sokoloff gave Medeiros 7 guardianship appointments in 2022. So it seems that this is a way just for them to make money. Medeiros told Eyewitness News the donations was not a conflict of interest. He said that he has known Sokoloff for 29 years and has always supported her career. Child. It has not been determined whether Morrissey donated anything to Sokoloff's campaign for state Supreme Court justice. Her name and law firm do not appear on the list of donors. We don't even know what their relationship is, if any. However, according to documentary producer Mark Ford, the attorney has almost no relationship with Williams. So the producer of the documentary said that this woman has no relationship with Williams. She don't even talk to Wendy Williams. Which we could kind of see because Wendy Williams couldn't get no access to her money to go eat, do nothing, and nor get herself a wig. I think the family thought, and we all thought, there shouldn't be anybody here. I think the family thought, and we all thought, shouldn't there be somebody here more often? Shouldn't there be somebody filling a refrigerator and checking in on her on a daily basis? None of those things were happening, which we were able to see because I was like, this does not make sense. This lady is struggling. She don't even know where she's at. Where's her guardian? Where's her guardian at? Because the guardian is not guarding anything. You're not guarding anything. This finding merely just casts even more skepticism on how Wendy Williams is being treated or taken advantage of. Y'all, I found something even more crazy. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. We on the scavenger hunt, girl. We on the scavenger hunt, girl. This is what I wanted to see. So this is from the U.S. Sun, and it says, under fire, Wendy Williams' guardian accused of robbing client in $30 million lawsuit while controlling troubled host finances. It says, the U.S. Sun can exclusively reveal that Wendy's guardian, Sabrina Morrissey, her firm Morrissey & Morrissey LLP, and about 10 other attorneys were named as defendants in the lawsuit. This is this hard-faced lady. You old dog-faced, hard-faced woman, You old dog-faced heifer. Ooh, I can't. I really want to say some stuff. Morrissey and the other attorneys were accused in the suit of conspiring to perpetuate a baseless guardianship against an individual, Jose Verdugo, in New York, who had won $5.5 million in a personal injury claim. The plaintiff in the case, attorney Michael Flomenhoff of the Flomenhoff law firm PLLC, represented Verdugo. Is it Verdugo or Vertigo? After he sustained head and back injuries from a construction accident. The case was opened in November 2022 and August 2023. The plaintiff filed they discontinued the above entitled action without prejudice and without cost to either party as the other, which means Flomenhoff is allowed to refile charges, alter the claim, or bring the case to another court. Flomenhoff claimed that the trouble started around 2009 when a former associate of his, Herbert Rodriguez Esquire at Schwartz, Goldstein, Campisi, and Case LLP, contacted his client. The court documents allege that Rodriguez misrepresented to Vertigo about Flomenhoff's handling of his case and told him and his wife, who desperately needed the award money, that his case could not be finalized unless Vertigo consented to a MHL Article 81 guardianship that Vertigo did not want or need. That's where Wendy's guardian, who was criticized by the Star's family in a docuseries by Lifetime that aired this past weekend, allegedly became involved in the dispute. So basically, this person was injured, won money after filing a lawsuit, but an attorney told him that he could not get his money until he became a part of a guardianship. And this is when they hired Morrissey, allegedly. So Rodriguez and his firm initially partnered and conspired with Sabrina Morrissey Esquire of M&M to impose on Vertigo and MHL, a mental hygiene law, Article 81 guardianship. The court documents state, under the guise of protecting and vindicating Vertigo, they jointly pursued a dual litigation strategy aimed at getting rid of Flomenhoff and allegedly reaping Morrissey's substantial court awarded fees as guardian counsel through litigation, maligning Flomenhoff legally and ethically. Child, the suit claims that Wendy's conservators became guardians of Vertigo on January 19, 2010 and continued into October 7, 2015. The complaint also alleges that she was involved in litigation related to the conservatorship. The suit goes on to claim that Morrissey and the firm SGKC were, quote unquote, empowered by the confidence that their fee applications would be judicially rubber stamped and the consistent judicial resistance to affording Vertigo an opportunity to demonstrate his capacity under the New York mental hygiene law, and thus the invalidity of the guardianship defendants have been untrammeled in their scheme. The suit alleged that the guardianship judges also played a role in the alleged scheme. Ongoing ex parte communications between judges in the guardianship part and guardian attorneys have also facilitated the scheme. Defendants have conspired to perpetuate a baseless guardianship over a ward named Jose Verdugo under the guise of protecting Verdugo's best interests. Doesn't that sound familiar? For more than a decade, defendants have imprisoned Verdugo in a humiliating and oppressive guardianship by manipulating and serially deceiving him, as well as the New York Supreme Court and the appellate division. It continued. The complaint, which details over a decade of litigation related to the conservatorship, including filings pertaining to the guardianship of the ward and various other court action on his supposed behalf, accused Wendy's conservator and other guardians of falsely perpetuating baseless guardianship to silence and legally incapacitate Verdugo from acting on his own behalf. The plaintiff alleged that the litigation, which in part drained Verdugo's settlement with excessive attorney's fees, all stemmed from $5,000 discrepancy in 2007. Y'all listen, did I not say that this was all a plot in a scheme? I said that on the last video, that what they're doing, they're going to keep her in this conservatorship, and they're going to keep on paying themselves, charging themselves different fees for doing stuff that they're not even really doing or need to do. And they're going to continue to manage this conservatorship and pay themselves until all the money is gone. And then the guardianship is going to be released, because at that point, Wendy won't be able to pay them anymore because they have drained her funds. Did I not say that? Did I not say that? Did I not say that? Thank you. Thank you. I said that. I've been said this, y'all. Y'all need to listen to me. Look, I graduated with a double major out of business school. I may not be a lawyer, but I can tell you how money work. Also, y'all, real quick. So, y'all know I graduated college in 2022. For those of y'all who don't know, I was former military. So, I ended up going into college when I was like 22, and I ended up graduating at 27, right? And I've been at my job now like for 2 years. Well, my career is not a job. And like, I got a really good pay increase, and I got a really good bonus and promotion. And like, I'm finally able, because I've always been like a very stickler about this. And y'all, I know y'all go, look, I kind of can go off topic, but it's only gonna take me a minute. I can kind of be a little bit meticulous in the way that I plan things, because I like to be completely comfortable. And y'all, I've had a roommate ever since I was in high school, because I've always had to live with people. In the military, you have to like be in the ship. Then they put you in these barracks with other people. Then you on deployments with people. Then after I got out of the military, I was in college full time, and I could not be, affording $2,100 in rent at that time. So I was still having roommates. So now I finally have been able to get my own place, and I'll be moving in May, and I'm really excited about that. I live comfortably, but I want to live comfortably on my own. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm really happy about that. But I'm saying, I know how money works. I told myself I was not gonna like move into my own place until I made at least 4 times the amount of the rent that I'm gonna need. And that's what I've accomplished now. So I'm good. So I won't be behind on rent. Even in the worst case. I'm just saying. So I know how money works, and I plan accordingly. But I'm saying, I told y'all that this was how this is gonna go. And y'all, my apartment is gonna be, I'm living in these luxury apartments. Y'all, I'm really excited about it. I'm really excited that Michael gonna have his own space, just to roam and do his own thing, and I'm gonna have a lot of room and stuff like that. And it looks so sophisticated. They're still building it. Like, it's still in production. It won't be done until like this spring. But I saw the floor plans and stuff like that. I took a hard hat, tour around the facility, and it's amazing. I'm really excited. But back to what we was talking about. Free Wendy. Damn it. A slew of litigation was pursued in the time since Vertigo was placed under guardianship that the suit alleged ate up a massive amount of his personal injury reward. Damn it. The lawsuit alleged, under the banner of supposedly protecting Vertigo, using these sham litigations as a vehicle to amass extraordinary and fraudulently based attorney and guardianship fees, plundering Vertigo's multi-million-dollar personal injury recovery in 731 in the process. Wait, recovery in 731? What does that mean? The case estimated that Vertigo's initial reward, he had $2.47 million left after attorney fees, case expenses, and discharge of liens. But in the following years, the defendant allegedly pursued litigation without their client's consent to the tune of another $1.1 million. The claims were dismissed voluntarily before Morrissey or any other groups filed an answer responding to the specific allegations. Morrissey was also contacted for comment in connection with this story. unwanted conservatorship. The suit alleged that the plaintiffs thwarted for years Vertigo's rightful emancipation from his guardianship and that they strenuously sought to insulate Vertigo from discovering that the guardianship was being exploited for their own personal financial gain. The case claims that Vertigo's daughter had tried to get their father out of the conservatorship in 2021. The case alleged that Vertigo's medical records confirmed his capacity for more than a decade. The steadfast refusal of the guardians in the court to arrange for a capacity hearing to determine the necessity of the guardianship ultimately required Fatima to file an Article 78 proceeding ordering this hearing, the filing stated. In the suit, multiple doctors gave attestation to Vertigo's cognitive abilities, and they said he was not deficient. One of the doctors wrote, he is not found to be incompetent to a degree that he needs a guardian for a neuropsychiatric point of view. More litigations by Wendy Conservator. Y'all, this goes on and on and on. It can go on and on. I'm not going to read all of it, but I just wanted y'all to hear what was being said. Like that this dog-faced lady, Sabrina Morrissey, has been out here, and don't just judge. Don't that lady look like Abby Lee? Don't she look like a thick-ass Abby Lee Miller? This lady look like Abby Lee. She look like Abby Lee. Yes, she do. But anyway, let's continue. So this was not only crazy because like they claiming like, and I'm talking about the publicist. Now the publicist is out here claiming that, Wendy Williams was taken advantage of by the producers. No, Wendy Williams is being taken advantage of by you. How the fuck are you a publicist and you all in Wendy's face? She is only supposed to contact you to make personal statements. Wendy don't need no damn publicist. Wendy don't even damn near remember what her real name is. What does she need with a publicist and a manager? Why hasn't she seen her kids? And then look at this motherfucker right here. Kevin Senior. Kevin gonna tell us. Kevin ex-husband. Hold on, let me zoom out so we can like hold. Okay, wait, maybe I need to zoom in. All right, so it says. Okay, so everyone heard F. Kevin through the docuseries. No problem. The show took precedent over everything. So this is the man who stole Wendy's money, got a side bitch pregnant, divorced her and left her while she was going through all of these health struggles to get with a side bitch, and then gave the side bitch Wendy's money, had the side bitch using Wendy's cars, had the side bitch driving Wendy's cars, had the side bitch getting businesses and with Wendy's money. But this is who we gonna listen to, okay? So let's listen. So it says, no problem. The show took precedent over everything, including family. What I guess they left out was that while she was in Florida getting recovery 3 years ago, there were the secret calls her sister was set up with Debmar Mercury with false pretense that she would be getting show back. That was a lie and broke shit more than anything. They only were trying to get her to satisfy an insurance claim so they could obviously replace losses and the money that they were stealing, filed to $15 million. And they wanted control. Her sister was trying to get ultimate control herself. It was medical proxy at that time. But her naivete allowed her not only to be played, and once she got back to NY, they kicked her sister out and she spiraled worse. I was involved at the time, blood on a lot of hands. Y'all, I'm just going to be real about this. I don't believe a damn thing that this man got to say. Okay? Okay, so my bad. Whew. All right. So y'all, it's quite strange when niggas try to act like they some type of heroes or they like, they know the real tea when the truth is everybody is he's mad because not only is he losing everything, he lost his house, he losing his cars, he can't pay his insurance, he got liens, he got lawsuits against him, but he wants to drag everybody else down with him. And when I tell you this, listen to when I say this, he does not give a fuck about Wendy. And if it was up to him, he would have all of Wendy's money and Wendy would be destitute. And the reason why he's bashing the family right now, and instead of, you know, the bitches who are leaving Wendy Williams in an empty apartment with no food, right? The reason that he's bashing them is because he does not want anybody to help Wendy. He wants Wendy to suffer the way that he feels that he is suffering. And in order to damage the belief and credibility of the family, he is going to say all of these salacious things in hopes to damage their reputation and uphold the reputation of this, of this conservator. Because he knows that he ain't getting the money, but at least Wendy not either. So she ain't getting the last laugh. He is. That's what it really gives for him. That's what it's really giving y'all. And I'm letting y'all know you can't trust anything that a nigga like him gotta say. Period. And thank y'all. Thank y'all for the congratulations. Okay. All right. All right, y'all. So let's move on. So this right here. This is hold on, I'm about to show y'all a video. Wait, making sure I'm on the right thing. All right, so now I want to show y'all what the producers had to say. The producers said that they would not have, did this if they known Wendy had dementia. No one would have rolled the camera. I said that I was surprised that nobody else could fucking see it because it was easy for me to tell. So let's listen.
My apartment.
Wendy.
No, you're saying that you said the show. The show works. September. What about September? I go back on TV. So now you're saying September is when you're going to be like going back? That's according to my apartment. No, you're saying that you said the show. The show works. September. What about September? I go back on TV.
Y'all, ain't no way that these producers did not know Wendy Williams had dementia or something. Like, ain't no way you video recording this and you don't know that something is off. But I'm happy that they are recording her because now we get to see that Wendy Williams is not being cared after in the way that she deserves to be. It's bringing in a lot of light and hopefully some investigations from other people into this whole guardianship. But it don't just stop there, y'all. Wendy Williams, former lawyer from Miami who was fired when the Guardian was put in place, shares a video of Wendy doing better in the care of her son. Hold on, so let's hear.
I'm not giving you points for saying that to me. You know that, don't you?
Yeah, I'm trying.
No, but it's I was born and I like the company I keep there, and I do what I can. I do what I can.
I see. You're looking real healthy now.
Please, Kevin, please.
Yeah, but you also like how it's really private because I know you like the gyms if they're private, of course.
Yeah, I like it, and I also like food, which is why I've got to keep on my routines with going to the gym,
Yeah. And like, how have you been eating? Like, because everyone that looks at you have beautiful skin. Like, people want to know what's the secret.
Thank you. I'm not giving you points for saying that to me. You know that, don't you?
Yeah, I'm trying.
No, but it's I was born and
So in this you can see that Wendy Williams sounds coherent. She sounds good. And her son had also allegedly let us know that, Wendy Williams is in a alcohol-induced dementia. So the Miami entertainment lawyer, I weighed the decision for a long time. I have kept silent because I have been threatened with physical and financial harm, but I just couldn't sit silent any longer. The lawyer went on to state, while Wendy was in Miami with her son, I would often witness candid moments of their mother and son dynamic. I could tell that he loves his mother so much, and as you can see, the feeling was mutual. You can clearly see the difference between Wendy's well-being during her time in Florida with her son caring for her and her lack thereof in New York under this guardianship. These Wendy are not the same. How did her health deteriorate so quickly? And why isn't her only child allowed to be by her side? She wasn't like that when he cared for her. Ask the hard questions. I took this video literally 2 weeks before Wendy was court ordered to return to New York to respond to a guardianship petition filed by her bank. Let that sink in. And that's what I'm asking. I'm saying, how can the bank put in a guardianship petition for me? Like what? My mother passed away on October 1st, 2022 from complications related to her ALS diagnosis. And I feel so blessed and grateful that I was able to spend every second that I could with her before she left this earth. If Wendy's diagnosis is true, now more than ever, her son should be allowed that same grace. He deserves it. And most importantly, Wendy deserves it. This footage belongs to me. I captured it. And I'm saying, how y'all gonna take this woman away from her children? How y'all gonna take this woman away from her family? How y'all gonna do that? It is not making sense to me, y'all. But y'all, it does not just stop there. Y'all, it don't just y'all, it get worse. Okay, let me show you what I'm talking about. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Let me go to it real quick. Child. Give me 1 second. Give me one margarita. I'ma open my leg. Give me 2 margarita. Okay, I'm gonna do this real quick. Okay. Okay, so this is what I'm about to play. Okay, y'all, give me 1 second. I'm about to pull up the video right now. I'm just waiting for the page to load. Okay. All right. So let me do this right here. All right, and this is coming from Daily Mail. Okay. Ciao. And this is an interview by Wendy's friend.
Let's talk about what matters most to you. I just got a piece of information that the woman who is currently the appointed guardian has been accused of a scheme to rob a different client. There's a $30 million suit against her. You have said you have concerns about what is going on with this guardianship. How so?
When I was in New York and staying with Wendy in the summer, I noticed when she would call, she had no access to her money. So every time she had to do anything that she had to pay for, she had to go through the guardian. And she would call to order her breakfast at 7:30 in the morning with the guardian, and she would take the order, and the order wouldn't show up until sometimes noon. And so Wendy wouldn't have any food. And when I went back to LA, I would have to send her food from Los Angeles to New York through delivery service because she the communication wasn't there, and she had no other access to money than this guardian. And so that's what was concerning to me, because she was telling me she didn't have food. And her publicist also, who lives out in LA, both of us were going back and forth sending food to Wendy because she wasn't having access to food.
You know, I was reading in here, Regina, where you were like,
certainly,
where you were worried that one of the impacts of this documentary, or whatever you want to call it, is going to be that Wendy won't work again. But do you believe that she'll ever be in control of her? Go ahead, please.
I think that the depiction of this, what I thought was going to be a comeback kid story, seems to be like a demise of Wendy's story. And I haven't heard an official diagnosis from a doctor. You know, I've heard from this team that we don't know who the team is, and from Kevin and her nephew, Travis, but no doctor has actually confirmed these diagnoses. So, I mean, maybe I'm in denial because I'm so close to the issue. And I have, in reflection, I see the behaviors that could potentially be such a diagnosis, but I don't want to believe that she is, at this point, unproducible. That's not my opinion.
I'll tell you, when I was with her a few summers ago, I guess now, she was impressively a mess. I felt very badly for her. I talked to her about it directly, and as you might imagine, she had absolutely no appetite for the discussion. But she was putting down a lot of substances. And she then wound up going on break to get herself together. Do you believe that Wendy had figured out how to deal with her behaviors before this diagnosis?
Yes, I think that Wendy has always, I've known Wendy since we were 13 years old. Wendy's always been doing what she wants, when she wants, how she wants, and she's very clever. So she could potentially have been getting away, quote unquote, with a diagnosis potentially like this for a long time, because she's quite smart. And yeah.
Let's talk about what matters most.
So basically she's saying she's saying that Wendy Williams, she don't even believe that Wendy may have dementia, that we haven't gotten any of this from a doctor, a credible doctor, that is just coming from a team, and we don't even know who this team is, who the doctors are. All of these documents are sealed, and we just have to take their word for it. And not only that, but Wendy has been left in the house by herself with no food, nothing to eat, waiting for hours upon hours to get something to eat. And not only that, but then her lawyer that was in Miami was pushed out of the way, and Sabrina Morrissey was pushed into place, and then Sabrina Morrissey shut all communication from Wendy and her family, including her own fucking son, and just isolated Wendy. Child, this is real. This is crazy to me, y'all. Can you imagine? Can you imagine working all your life to achieve the things that you wanted to achieve, right? And then some white bitch who ain't got shit but a degree could come in and take everything that you work so hard for, and then remove you from your friends, remove you from your family, take all your money, and you are left with nothing to show for it. Can you believe that? Like, how fucked up is that? Is it me? Because I know I'm not the only one who sees that this is some fucked up shit. Like, this woman is not allowed to see her son for her own safety. So y'all fear for Wendy's safety against her son. But I'm going to move on, child. In other news, Shout out to the prosecution, y'all. Shout out to the prosecution, y'all. Because we finally have found Jam Master J's, from Run DMC, we found his unalivers, which is his godson and his friend. Y'all, this is why they say you always got to watch your back, because the ones that you trust may be the ones who got the knife ready to stab you in your back. This is so messed up because y'all, if y'all don't remember, they shot him execution style, like the cartel. So Carl Jordan Jr., 40, and Mr. Mazel Godson. Carl Jordan Jr., 40, and Mr. Mazel's godson. Oh, I think that was his real name. Was charged with firing the fatal bullet into Mazel's head in 2002. Federal prosecutors said that Ronald Washington, 59, a longtime friend of Mr. Mazel, carried out the killing with Mr. Jordan, motivated by revenge after they had been cut out of a potential lucrative drug deal. Y'all, that's cold-blooded. That's cold-blooded, y'all. You can't even trust your own family. And y'all did all of this. Y'all still broke. Now y'all in prison, and now y'all have blood on y'all hands. And it's never worth it. It's never worth it like that. It's never worth it like that, y'all. It's never worth it. But on to other news. So I'm just saying congratulations. I'm glad that, Jam Master Jay got the justice that he deserves, and hopefully his soul can move on and rest peacefully, knowing that he is now vindicated and now he has justice, and this crime has been solved. Okay, now y'all, it has to be a certain level of stupidity that is involved, because I'm still trying to figure out, why is Kelsey talking to us, y'all? Why is Kelsey talking to us again? Why is Kelsey getting interviews again? So if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, Kelsey supposedly is ready to tell what happened on that night. Child.
Hello.
Prayers are very real.
Well, you're the one that knows what really happened.
That morning I woke up and I had said a prayer. If it's something that's not for me, show me that. And that night, it was like destruction. You have to be prepared for what you ask for.
Well, there's a video that's out there, and the video shows this, and it shows that.
I'm positive there was a video. There had to have been one. How you're in LA, you're in Hollywood. When it comes to a point where alcohol takes over and you become a different person, it's time to let that shit go. Everybody's lives that night changed.
Is that night the night that you actually found out about the betrayal?
So yeah, it did end up coming out that night that she had been betraying me. Believe it or not, that was my last time ever seeing her.
I mess with the pie.
Y'all, I am so sick and tired of Kelsey. Kelsey, you sloppy built bitch. Like, you really need to move on with your life. You obviously have fucking amnesia on the witness stand, but now you want to sit here and have all of these fucking interviews. And y'all, Kelsey ain't gonna say shit because Kelsey know that Tory shot Meg. That's the fucking truth. No matter who Meg fucked, no matter if Meg fucked her best friend's man, if Meg fucked her uncle's man, no, it don't matter. At the end of the day, Megan was shot by Tory. None of that matters. Nothing. I don't give a fuck about Kelsey's, her friendship, none of that shit at all. At the end of the day, Megan was shot. You are not the victim. And it's so weird how this goofy bitch continues to try to act like she's the victim in all of this. Like she's the one who had all of the burden on her shoulders. Like she is the star in all of this. Bitch, don't nobody care about you. You keep on inserting yourself and attaching yourself to this woman every single time she has buzz on her name to hopefully get it on your name. What happened to that whack ass diss record that you was about to release? That was a remix of Nicki Minaj's song and that you were so excited about. Never coming out, right? Now you out here doing an interview where you ain't gonna say shit. And you is such a goofy ass bitch. You don't even understand that these niggas don't even give a fuck about you. Don't give a fuck about your well-being. And they would rather you be in prison over Tory. And they're waiting for you to say that Tory didn't shoot Meg, to assume that you did it, to drag your ass in the media. But you're such a illiterate pick-me bitch that you don't even understand that. That's how sad this is. You would rather go to these male-identified podcasts to talk with men who don't give a fuck about you, to talk shit about Megan from 4 years ago. Megan don't even drink like that probably anymore. Megan look good. Megan is in a better headspace. And of course, the bitch was an alcoholic and probably not a good person. Her mama died. Why are y'all acting like Megan didn't have a reason to be going through shit? Y'all just acting like Megan was just a bad person. Not like this woman's only parent, only active parent. I think only a live parent did not just die. Why are y'all acting like that? So of course, she probably leaned on alcohol. Of course, she probably leaned into hanging out with people who wasn't good around her. But now the healing has taken place. Now she's in a better headspace. But you're still talking about shit from 4 years ago. But you want to tell us that we're holding on to the shit. No, bitch, you're holding on to the shit because you have nothing going on for yourself and you're obsessed. And you still won't tell us what happened that night. And it's not because Tory Lanez is innocent. It's because you're spiteful. But the more interviews you do, and this is my thing, you're corralling with other niggas who hate Megan Thee Stallion. But my question is, Megan didn't shoot her fucking self. Somebody shot her. So if you didn't do it, who the fuck else did it? And if they're claiming that Tory didn't do it, and you're in interviews with people who believe Tory didn't do it, bitch, the only other person who could have did it was you. You dummy. I hate this bitch. But let me move on, child. On to another bitch. Why is Drake posting these heartfelt messages talking about 3U? Nigga, fuck you and you bad parenting of a bitch ass nigga. It took motherfucking Pusha T to expose you as a nothing ass parent for you to start caring about your... I ain't gonna start talking about the kids. I can't start talking about the kids. I ain't gonna do that. Your son. How about you focus on the fact that you fucked a fucked out porn star who you were afraid to bring out into the public instead of talking about Tory Lanez? Or how about you just go suck the nigga dick in prison? It wouldn't be the first time you probably sucked dick, Drake. We all know how much of a big ass bitch you are based on how you be in the hood like a bad bitch. Getting BBL scars and shit. We all know. Because Megan told us. We don't trust you, bitch. Fuck you and Tory Lanez and Kelsey bitch ass. And you just mad that she exposed that you got a BBL. That's what you really mad about. Because them abs is fake, that body fake, and nigga, you fake. Nigga, I don't know if this nigga from Canada, Jamaica, Zimbabwe, anything. Because every single time I see the nigga, his whole personality and culture shifts. And once again, fuck Tory Lanez, period. And I hope the nigga never get out. At all. But y'all, it don't just stop there. Who told Madonna to have Luther Vandross photo in some HIV/AIDS, tribute? Why on earth is Luther Vandross in this tribute? Luther Vandross didn't die from AIDS. Luther Vandross died from diabetes. Where you get that from, Madonna? And why do you feel that was okay? Neighbors. Luther Vandross' estate successfully had his photo removed from Madonna's AIDS tribute portion of her celebrations tour. Now, I don't know if Madonna was trying to hit us with the I know something you don't, but Luther's cause of death in 2007 was listed as complications from a stroke. While we appreciate Madonna's recognition of those lives lost to AIDS, Luther was never diagnosed with AIDS or HIV virus, a representative for his estate said. Fans say Madonna's inclusion of Luther in the tribute was disrespectful. Imagine being disrespected in your grave. She should have asked first. The entitlement. One user wrote, neighbors, did she try it? Yes, the fuck she did. I don't know why the fuck you did that, ma'am, but that was not it. You know damn well that was not it. I'm tired of you white bitches trying us like this. First is the fucking judge that looked like Abby Lee. Now is dog-faced Sabrina Morrissey, and now you, Madonna. Just because you fuck Tupac and a lot of other anonymous rappers does not give you right to play with our culture like that. You don't know shit. Stick to the rivers and the white bitches that you're used to, please. All right, y'all. Y'all, let me scoot this over a little bit. Y'all, if y'all don't know something about Jeremy, I have a utter disdain for Dr. Heavenly on Married to Madison. I think that Dr. Heavenly is literally scum of the earth. I think that she is a terrible person. I think that she is a terrible friend. And it really be weirding me out when people are really like her like that. And sometimes I have to really remove my own personal feelings against it because my friends, even my own fellow YouTube friends, some of them really love Dr. Heavenly. And I just be wondering, if you had a friend like Dr. Heavenly, you would be upset because you wouldn't be okay with the stuff Dr. Heavenly doing, but you okay with her doing it to other people, but you calling out other people for reacting to the stuff that Dr. Heavenly does. Now, Dr. Heavenly decided to take it upon herself, y'all. So now this person said, now, how does Sweet Tea know that Dr. Heavenly isn't respected in the medical community when you just got there? Real Sweet Tea said, it was tacky and ghetto to announce that at a medical gala. This is why she isn't respected in the medical community. I had secondhand embarrassment from dentist to menace. So Heavenly went on to say, Dr. G is not respected in the community. And that's real talk. She said abuser, controlling, pinky-sized team daddy, Married to Madison. But not only did she redact something in this, because she called him a edophile with a P at the beginning. She called him an edophile. And now she out here trying to take it back. She's trying to take it back, y'all. She's trying to take it back. She out here want to apologize for what she said, right? Because she called this man an edophile. Now I want y'all to see the real one right here. So she said Dr. G is not respected. This was the real one. Dr. G is not respected in the community. That's real talk. Abuser, controlling, pedophile, team daddy, Married to Madison, child heavily taking all her anger out on Dr. G. Not an edophile and pinky size. Like, Dr. Heavenly is so pathetic, y'all. I really cannot stand that lady. I don't like anything. I don't like anything about Dr. Heavenly, y'all. At all. At all. She the worst. But here she is apologizing.
Putting that out there, that P word that I call like this, if you come out of G. But my whole thing is this, and I'm going to say it and I'm going to take it back. Listen, this little girl been downplaying my businesses. She been downplaying, doing a whole lot of stuff behind the scenes because she ain't got shit to lose.
But you've been downplaying her too. You literally been talking all of this mess about her, saying that she built like an old woman, that she act old, that she not cute, that she bad built, that she lied about her medical diagnosis, that she lied to get this man. Like, you said all of this stuff about this woman, and all she had to say was you wasn't respected in the medical community, and then you rebuttal by calling her man a pedophile. When you started all of this, you started it. This woman didn't start bashing you. You started bashing her. But what makes it that you can say whatever you want to say about people, but nobody can say anything about you? Why is that? Why is it that you can say anything you want with Carlos King bitch ass, but nobody else can say anything about you? Is that not weirdo behavior?
Because of this reunion didn't go the way she wanted to. And it kind of went really bad for her. And to the point where some things that I can't even really talk about happened. So she's coming at me real hard. I'm telling you, one night I saw it, and when she said I wasn't respected in the medical, bitch, you ain't got shit to lose. She ain't got nothing to lose. So my whole thing is, if you coming for me that way, I'm coming for your man that way. Because if you lie on me, I'm gonna tell the truth about your man. You ain't got nothing to lose. You don't. You don't. So all this stuff I hear about Dr. G and all this, you might want to keep quiet. Dr. G, get your wife. I apologize for the P word, and I didn't mean to put it out there, but I took it back. I recant that. But the other stuff, y'all gonna leave me alone. Please leave me alone. I want to apologize.
Why is it that y'all, and this makes me so mad, because like, you sat here and said that this woman was lying about having endometriosis and that she already knew, and talking about how can you not know? Little do you fucking know, there's so many women who don't know that they have endometriosis because so many people, especially doctors, attribute it to their periods and ignore black women's pain. You know, the same shit that Dr. Jackie, your friend, just got ate the fuck up over. So many women have gotten overlooked when they go through these things. But you're going to sit here and say that this woman lied to capture a man, call her bad built, call her ugly, call her old, say that she built like an old lady. Like, all of this shit that you said about this woman, hitting at every single one of her insecurities, every single thing she is. You said that she ain't did shit with her life. She ain't got shit to lose, acting like this lady didn't dedicate her life to the fucking country. Is it because she ain't got no doctor's degree that makes her not have shit? Is it the fact that she ain't got no PhD after her name, that she's not a doctor, that y'all feel like she ain't did shit? So me being in the military, me graduating from college with a business degree, does that mean I ain't have shit? Because I don't have what you have? Like, it's so weird that she can say whatever she want to say about people, y'all, and y'all go up for it. Y'all do, and I don't understand it. And then y'all sit here and hate Mariah when y'all hate Mariah for how she treated Quad, right? Y'all hate Mariah for how she treated Quad, because she said the Quad had the sister had said Quad was sleeping with her man. Mariah has said Quad didn't have no place to stay when she moved to Atlanta because the man that she was with got arrested. But this woman has said disgusting stuff about Quad. She literally said Quad ain't got shit to lose. She literally said Quad ain't got no damn money. Quad need the money from the show, and she know it. She said that Quad be going to Dubai with all of them other single bitches to try to get a man. She said Quad sleep with married men. She said Quad was trying to get with Common. She said all of this and then like after she gets Quad ate the fuck up, she just tries to attribute it as a joke. But y'all claim that she is so much better than Mariah. She has said way more shit about Quad than Mariah has, collectively. But Quad loves this bitch. I don't understand it. I don't get it. And that's why I don't cover this show, because I don't like this lady. I do not like. I have a guttural disdain for her. I don't like her. I don't like her. Watching a show with her for an hour is equivalent to me watching Carlos King talk for an hour. I can't do it. I can't. It's not in me. She is a terrible person, y'all. And I really question anybody who like her. And I'm from, like, you know, I'm a fellow Floridian myself. I was raised in the West Coast, but I was born and partially raised in Florida, Pahokee to be exact. You know, I'm a fellow Floridian. My mouth can be very lethal. For those of y'all already know. I ain't got to tell y'all. Y'all already know what it gives verbally. Okay? But this lady is evil. She nasty. I don't see how y'all can't see it. She has a nasty spirit about her. It's giving me gross. It's giving me yuck. And for you to say all of that shit about that lady, talk about all of the shit between Dr. G and Quad, bringing her husband, so you can bring people husbands into it, and you don't want the men involved, but you bringing men into it because Sweet Tea said something about you. Why not attack Sweet Tea? Because she has nothing to lose. How is she saying that you're not respected in the medical community equivalent to you calling her man a pedophile? How is that even comparable? That does not even make sense. When you be starting shit, you start shit with people and get mad when they come at you. I don't, and y'all want to know what I'm talking about? What, wait, let's talk. Let's talk. I was gonna, talk about one more topic after this, but I want us to watch this. Cause I don't like this bitch. I don't like her. I'm sorry, I don't. So this is her. Like, mind you, hold on, y'all. Let me see real quick. Let me just open this up real quick. Hold on. All right. Just making sure I'm in there. Don't want to, like catch no strays or anything. All right. And this is coming from they live again, their channel. I'm up here, watching it. So if y'all want to subscribe to them, y'all can. But I am only showing this to make a point that this bitch be starting stuff, and she has a standard set for herself that she don't set for nobody else. So you could talk about people husbands being cheaters and doing all of this stuff, but God forbid if anybody bring daddy up, you fucking liar. And y'all, and I really hate that y'all like this lady. I really do. I really do.
Live again.
And it was the and you coochie ain't getting ate. But I want to know what you do with the 100.
And you are not having sex. So how about that? You are not having sex at all. Anyone that has to brag about having sex every day is not really having sex, okay?
She didn't deny it.
Oh wait, I didn't know it was commentary, ma'am. Hold on, let me find another video real quick because I didn't need. I'm sorry, they live again. I didn't need commentary. We only searching for the actual content, ma'am. Okay. Child. Okay, here we are, child. Okay, cool. I think this is where we can go for the content.
I read somewhere that the African people feel like if they go on another. Listen, if you put it out there on TV so we can talk about.
Yeah, I mean, because I got an offer saying him invite. So.
Oh, you did? Okay,
Yeah.
So let me see if I can invite her. I invited some people. Let's see if I can invite them. Let's invite her. Okay, I invited her. Okay, I saw her and I invited her. Let's see if she can come in. Dr. G private part.
Who is that?
Talking about Dr. G private part.
Who?
Y'all see them? Oh, Alicia that came in, girl. They say you not having no oral sex. And that's my business.
Listen,
and that's
if you put it out there on TV so we can talk about it.
Mind your business.
So why y'all put it on TV though? We didn't even ask. Did we ask?
Your business.
We can't hear you. We can't hear you. Put it on TV. We could talk about what's on TV. If you say you ain't getting your ass ate, I mean, that's on TV.
You can't hear me now? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay.
Somebody ass getting ate.
That's my business. That's our business over
Okay,
here.
that's the common answer. I mean, y'all put it out there. We just talk about what happened on TV.
But what do you want me to say? That's our business.
Okay, well,
do what you do. You
don't
get
do that
pieces in your ear. You get pieces in your ear. Do what you do over there. That's fine.
Sound like you're a little upset. Are you a little tense?
No, I'm not upset, honey. I'm not upset, honey.
Sound like
There's
you're
no
a little
need for me to be upset.
upset.
No, there's no need for me to be upset.
Okay.
Honey.
Are you all right?
I'm
So
perfectly
do you
fine.
think that your man ever gets his stuff done somewhere else?
No, my husband is not stepping out on me. That's
you know what?
he.
I read somewhere that the African people feel like if they go in another country, they're not married.
But see, that's where you guys go wrong. Putting those generalizations on people. That is not my husband.
I'm not saying it's your husband. You get a little smart for no reason. I'm saying it's
you getting the smart for no, so you can say whatever the fuck you want to say to me about my husband possibly cheating on me, but we can't talk about the fact that your husband probably cheating on you. And I refuse to believe that Dr. Damon want to see Heavenly Coochie. I do not believe that. I don't.
Sometimes I read in a book that African men feel like
I'm responding to what you say,
No,
honey. It's my opinion.
I'm explaining, girl. You trying to get it crunk. Listen, what I'm saying is they say, I read in a book that sometimes African men feel like if they go in another country, they're no longer married. And I know he's very into his culture.
And what's your point? Because I just told you that it's not true with my husband.
I'm saying that some men feel that way sometimes.
Okay, and what's your point?
My point is maybe he wouldn't tell you. Would he tell you? Would he tell you? If he say, baby, you know what, I'm going to Nigeria tonight and get my thing done. There's some women out there that do that.
No.
You think he would tell you?
No, he doesn't do that.
I'm saying, do you think he would tell you?
I don't even want to think about that because I know my husband wouldn't do anything.
Okay, all right.
Okay. Okay.
You don't never know anything 100%, darling. Nothing.
Oh, okay. Okay. You know, there's been some things said about Dr. David, and I'm not gonna bring it up on this live. Okay.
Bring it up.
No, because I'm not that person.
That would be proven. I've been here 10 years. I've been here 10 years.
I'm not that person.
No. You just did, so you are that person.
No.
What I'm saying is, I've been here 10 years. You just got here.
That's fine. What does that have to do with anything? What does that have to do with anything?
But I'm saying,
what does that have to do with anything? That's what y'all problem is. Y'all think because y'all been here for 10 years that y'all can talk to the newbies any kind of way. I mean, what does that have to do with anything?
Talking to you any kind of way. I see you. I'm saying what I'm saying to you is you just.
So what's the point of saying that I've been here for 10 years and I just got here? What is that? What you want to say?
Can you listen?
What's the point?
The point is they ain't dug up shit on you yet. You've been mute the whole season. So what I'm saying is I've been 10 years. If they
That's all y'all got. That's all y'all got. That's all y'all got.
And notice she echoes shit that she sees people say in the comment section, y'all. Like she knows that Alicia was not mute the whole season. They just cut her out of the season because Quad was there. But now she's been mute. She's repeating literally everything that Carlos King was saying in the fans.
The truth of the matter is I have not been mute. You know that. So that's all you know. I have not been mute.
On the show you have not been mute, but on the TV up to this episode.
So if you know I have not been mute, what is the point of saying it? That's all you have. That's all you have. That's the issue. You know I have a lot to say.
They haven't shown you. They haven't shown you.
And everybody knows that. So what's the point?
The point is, if you listen, doctor, can you hear? What I'm saying to you is you just got here. Ain't nobody researched you yet because you're not a factor yet. Maybe one day you will be, but I'm saying they ain't really researched.
What the difference is.
The truth of the matter is, Dr. Heavily, none of y'all are really factors like that. If we being real, like if Bravo had a totem pole of fucking people that we cared about, I'm just saying like y'all would be underneath. At one point, y'all were up there when Mariah was on the show. Y'all was getting 1.5, 2.3 million views per episode. But ever since Mariah has been kicked off, y'all have barely been struggling to get 700,000 people to watch each episode. Y'all are not that girl. Don't nobody care about you. And you literally do shock tactics to make people want to watch, which is why you do this dumb shit on social media all the time, because the show is not strong enough to stand for itself. You have to cut up and act like a dumbass on social media to try to get people to watch this boring ass show so you could bully people and act like your marriage is perfect when we know that y'all two motherfuckers are miserable. And allegedly one or two of your sons are gay, but we'll continue.
Between you and I, you know what the difference between you and y'all. I need the show. I don't need the show to be a factor. I've always been a factor. No, not on this show. Not on this show. I'm talking on this show. You might be a factor in your world, and you coochie ain't getting ate. But I want to know what you do with the 150.
And you are not having sex. So how about that? You are not having sex at all. Anyone that has to brag about having sex.
J-Dub, Heavenly's mouth is not dangerous. If you really pay attention to it, Heavenly can't read nobody. That's the thing. Heavenly can't read nobody. She can't. She can say funny shit. She can hurt your feelings by saying like just some mean shit. But anybody can do that. But she ain't funny. She can't read. See, Mariah's mouth was dangerous. You know, Mariah's mouth was reckless. You know, it could be. Heavenly just be saying shit. Any wild shit, you know, that can just sound hurtful. That's what she said. Like your man is a pedophile. Which we all know ain't true, but she just said that as an insult. She don't read. She can't read. She used to get eaten up by Mariah every episode. And the only thing that she could do was talk about Mariah's mama. Now, we talked about how her mama is a seed in the grave, then we would be wrong, right? When we talk about people's parents and your parent dead, is that not wrong? See, if I had a dead mama, I wouldn't be talking about people's mamas. See, I don't be talking about people's mamas like that anyway, but I'm just making a point that you got a dead mama, but you sat here talking about Mariah's mama all of them years. Now, Mariah was better than me, because I would be talking about the fact that your mama is doing cartwheels in her grave. That's just me. If you got a dead parent and you got the nerve to talk about my mama or my daddy, I'm bringing your dead parent up. We like, okay, since we're talking about parents, we can talk about parents dead or alive. Fight me. Fight me.
Every day is not
listening to me.
Okay.
Man that says he's the leader is not the leader. So we gonna go both ways with that. The man that says he's the ruler of the household.
Do you want to break him on this line? Would you like to break him on this line?
No, because Kim ain't talking to no woman now.
No, I'm just kidding. But she doesn't need to talk about Kimmel when he's not on this line.
We talking about what's on the show. What I'm saying is,
yeah, like you was talking about, we ain't gonna talk about the men. We ain't gonna bring up the men's, but you stay doing that. You stay talking about people, man. You stay talking about people marriage. You stay doing that, but like you want us to hate Mariah because she said that your man was cheating. But you can sit here and insinuate all of this stuff about everybody else's man and say all of this fucked up shit. Like, Heavenly ain't shit, y'all. I really don't like this lady. I really don't. She up here with Giselle with me. I don't like her. I don't like her. I don't like Giselle. I don't like her. I do not like this lady. I don't like her. And it'd be weird to me how y'all don't like Giselle, but you love this bitch. I don't get it. That's weirdo behavior. And it's giving me reverse colorism.
Says he's very cultural.
If Giselle was dark skinned doing the shit that she was doing, would that be okay? But another dark skinned black woman abusing other women that are dark skinned is okay? I don't think none of this shit is okay.
Question, right?
Okay.
So my thing is, where's the $150,000? Because the people saying that you putting that money to the side just in case you have to go.
I feel like I don't have anything to explain about that.
I'm just asking.
I don't feel like
what is shit? If you ain't explain shit, we gonna let your ass go. If you're not gonna explain shit, let's move
there's tennis, there's violin, piano, swimming lessons. That's what it went to, honey. That's what it went to. Okay? My kids.
It did? Okay.
Next question.
So why don't he know where it's at?
I don't know, because I didn't put it in the joint account.
You know, I mean, Dr. Heavenly, we put everything itemized and put it on American Express card, so you could just show the receipts where they at.
And notice how they got Contessa out of there when Contessa was getting in Heavenly ass. Like, why is Contessa gone? That's why I said I was cool with Contessa. You know, as long as she was getting in heavenly ass, I was cool.
Has an account, you know, it creates that little pie chart and pull that up,
show him where
and
the
it can
money
show where it went to.
Right,
And so
so
it'll
just
say
show
it'll
to
say
him.
it went to my kids.
But-
That's what it'll say.
Why don't he know?
Because he's not on that account.
I'm saying he made a big deal about it on TV that y'all missing 150,000 and you didn't know where it is, and you agreed that you
Not
didn't
that
know
it's
where it
missing.
went.
Not that it's missing. That it's not accounted for
You
by
said
him.
you didn't know where it was, and if it's on Wells Fargo,
Because I'm not keeping up with it like that.
Dr. Alicia, this leave out, sis, is not blending in with the rest of this weave. I know you're trying, but I'm saying that leave out is not blending. It's not. I'm sorry to inform you, sis, but please stop trying to just let the leave out do what it's gonna do, baby, because you trying to pat it down is not working. The leave out is not matching the texture of that weave, ma'am, but that's okay. You know, sometimes it get like that, you know, a little humidity hit that shit, you know, it can curl up. But baby, please stop. please, baby.
I'm not keeping up with it like that. That's all.
Okay.
But I know for the most part it went to my kids.
So basically, okay, we backpedaling from what happened on the show. Okay, we gonna just do that then.
I'm not backpedaling. The problem is people have their own ideas, and that's all that you would believe what's in your head.
I'm saying what y'all said on the TV.
That's what it is.
I'm talking about what Kima said. He said that you had 150,000 that was not accounted for, and you know me being myself.
I just said the same
put
thing.
an account to myself because you're not working right now. He's the breadwinner, correct?
Correct.
So I need to have some money just in case. You know what I'm saying? He got you well trained. Just in case I need to dip, I need to have some money.
Damon has you well trained, honey. We were out for dinner, and Damon called said he needed his dinner, and you got up and hopped right to come.
It's because I want to be, not because I'm trained to be. That's two different things, baby. My husband is a king.
That looks like you well trained.
Nah, baby, no. I don't.
And now you mad that she throwing out the same shit that you be saying anyway. You always say how daddy runs your household, how daddy does this, how daddy does that, and you gonna do what you need to do for daddy. And now you acting like you ain't trained. Bitch, he trained you too.
I guess the disrespectful part was he said it. Wait a minute. My husband is the leader of my household, but I don't think my husband would say that. Well trained. That sounds very disrespectful.
I mean, yeah, Alicia's husband was disrespectful, but shit, in my opinion, at least somebody honest with the disrespect. But we gonna sit here and act like Dr. Damon don't be disrespecting your ass on a regular basis, and that's why your ass didn't have to get into that car and go home when he called you and said that he needed dinner at home now, and your ass was filming the scene. So I don't know what we doing here. If the niggas act the same way, what's the difference between one being vocal about it and the other one being quiet? If the niggas are doing the same shit. If the actions are the same, what's the difference? At least the nigga who talking about it is up front. Both of them disrespectful in my opinion.
Kim doesn't mean it in the way that you guys are taking.
Okay, well that's it. That's the answer.
Things is that setting expectations, and I don't think it's anything wrong with that.
Well, that's what he said, and he doubled down.
If anyone has a problem with that, guess what? They're most likely single, divorced, or unhappily married. I'm telling you that. Okay, that's what.
No, that's what he said. So I'm not gonna read it.
He said, and guess what? I don't have a problem with
it. Well, if you don't have
so now what?
Problem, then it's all good.
So now what?
It's well trained. And you taking this money to put it aside just because you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say.
Look at the fucking comments of like Dr. Heavenly Live. Like y'all really be going up for this dumb ass disrespectful shit. Like y'all just be the logic of what she doing don't even matter to y'all. Like y'all just applaud her for attacking people. That y'all love that shit because it's just all a part of y'all entertainment, right? Oh, I hate you niggas.
That's y'all problem. Y'all go with the people say. Y'all go with the people say. You know me up close and personal.
And
have your own opinion about it. Have your own opinion about it. Stop saying what the people say. Okay?
I don't buy it. I'm talking about what's on
what the people speculate.
But I don't buy it. No, they talk about what they saw on TV. When you learn what's going on here,
no,
what he said.
Because everyone is questioning where is the $150,000. The same thing you have your own speculation, and your speculation seems to align with the general speculation of these comments on this IG.
My speculation is what I would have done.
Personal, so have your own opinion or statement.
I'm saying that's what I would have done with the $150,000. I would have.
And then Mariah said that's what she be doing. Mariah said that Heavenly be reading the comments and changing her personality according to what she see people say. And repeat and echoing the shit that she people say in comments. Like Heavenly
had an account with it in it. I wouldn't have just not known where it
And
was.
I did have an account with it in it. I told you if you want me to pull it up, but I'm not going to do that because I don't have to prove anything.
No, don't prove
But if I
anything. I'm
needed
just saying
to, I can pull up the Wells Fargo with the pie chart.
You sound like you on the defense. I wish you would have done all this season and maybe you be coming back. You know what I'm saying? Do all that on the season.
Okay.
What I'm saying to you is we're just asking the questions. You getting all defensive and all of that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm hoping that you do because I think you're great. You know what I'm saying?
So now you saying, so you said that like maybe if she was acting like this, she'd be coming back. But then she said, we'll see, because now she sounds like she knows something that you don't know. So now you're trying to switch it up and say, I hope you do. Oh, I can't stand this lady. Y'all, she thinks she's smarter than everybody. And I low-key think that she is, because a lot of y'all be falling for her bullshit.
I really do. But I'm saying we just talking about what's on the TV show, so I don't know why you're getting all defensive and all pulled
Honey,
up.
I came on here to state my claim.
Okay.
That's what I came to do. Okay. So I'm not getting defenses. I'm stating my claim.
But your tone
Understand
is a little bit like
the
you
problem
upset
is because I don't like when people try to overtalk, try to belittle.
You're the
You
one
started this
over-talking. It's my
conversation. You
goddamn
started
show.
this conversation. See, that's what I'm talking about. It's my goddamn show. Honey, guess what? It's about time. It's your inspiration. It's time for you to go. How about that?
We're gonna see you. Listen, we'll see who's most important because you know I run this shit, right? You don't fuck
She run this shit, y'all. She run this shit. Now, when Mariah said it, the actual creator of the show, she was villainized for it. They all huddled up together to like ban her off of the show. But Dr. Heavenly can constantly say that she run this shit. Okay.
You know you fucked up, don't you? You know I'm the producer of this shit, right? You know you done fucked up, don't you? I've been here 10 years and you ain't even got 2 seconds.
You think you the producer?
No, I am.
And honey, and still shining.
I bring bitches in and I take them out.
And still shining.
She said that she bring these bitches in and she takes them out. She bring these bitches in and she takes them out. She talking like she made this show. Like Mariah didn't do all of that motherfucking work to make this show. That's why she hated Mariah, because Mariah, and y'all, she used to lie on her lies, say Mariah don't do shit. Mariah just be at home all day. Mariah ain't no businesswoman. All of this shit while she's on a show that Mariah built. I will never not like Mariah. Fuck everybody who want me to. I don't care. I fucked with Mariah the long way, and I do not think that Mariah and Nene are the same person. I do not. Mariah is completely different from Nene. This bitch is evil.
And still
bring the bitches
that's
in
why
and
you trying to put me down, because you threatened by another business being on this platform.
Baby, I can't put nobody
How you
down.
like those apples? How you like those apples?
I can't put nobody down. At least you coming real hard. I haven't put you down. I didn't put you down. I'm talking about what's on.
And then, sir, your head is taking up half of the motherfucking screen that you're in, sir. See, like your head is plus size, sir. Can you please cut it out? Can you please cut it out? With that motherfucking chin strap of a fucking beard. Stay out of this. I can't stand an old chubby ass gay that cannot stay in his motherfucking place and be quiet. Hush. Niggas like you need fat shaming, but they want to fat shame black women. No nigga like you need to be fat shamed.
Started this conversation.
No, I started based on what happened on
for
the episode.
10 years. Like, just because you've been here for 10 years and this is my first year, I can't say what I need to say.
That's not what I said at all.
Okay,
what I
say
said is I've been here. I've been here 10 years. If there was some shit, y'all would have known it by now.
Y'all, this bitch is a liar. She literally just said it. Y'all heard her. She says that I've been here for 10 years. I get these bitches in and I get them out. That's what she said. That's what she said. She a liar. Heavenly be lying.
That's all I was saying. You gotta listen.
She be telling y'all the shit about Mariah that's really relating to herself. She be mixing lies with the truth. Mariah don't be doing it. She do that shit.
I wasn't saying it to put you down, but
then
if
you went on to say you've been mute. What's the point of saying that? What's the point of saying that?
If you already feel down, you're gonna feel put down.
No, you don't make me feel down, honey. I'm very confident. So let's not even go there, honey. No, that's not the case. Let's be clear. That's definitely not the case. That's
I'm gonna let you get the words there because you haven't got it
yet. People may try. I just noticed when people are trying it. That's what I'm saying. But no one can put me down, honey. I'm telling you, best to believe that.
I was just saying I've been here 10 years, so if there was some shit, they probably already know it. That's all I'm saying. And I said you just got
or you do a damn good job hiding it. One or the other.
One thing about me is, listen, I already said my marriage was for sale. My man wouldn't get on TV and say I'm well trained and say I lost some damn money. I ain't finna do that.
He wouldn't say it. He may not say. Well, David doesn't talk a lot anyway, but he may not have
that might be a good thing, right?
Yes, that might be a good thing.
Maybe Kim would stop talking and then we wouldn't have something to talk about and then you wouldn't be so defensive.
No, thing is, reality TV is all about being transparent, and I am being transparent with my
okay, and you know what $150,000 is, but your man don't know where it is. I can't hear you.
Can't hear you, baby. Your hand on the phone.
Can you hear me?
Sir, shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can.
Okay, and that was an issue. That's something that we have to work through going forward, and that's that.
Okay.
Marriages have problems.
Yeah.
Y'all, child, can I just say, I would hate to be like a fucking 35-year-old gay man as somebody's fucking purse. I pride myself, y'all. Listen, I pride myself on having my own set of friends. I pride myself on being an individual person, not attaching myself to people who are bigger than me in hopes that they'll drag me along their way to stardom. I do not live my life that way. I would be damned if I was going to be a gay ass nigga in my mid 30s to 40s, being somebody's motherfucking purse, acting like a sidekick. I could never do that. I could not. I could never. Bitch, it ain't in me. It ain't in me. I ain't got that in me. I have friends who are YouTubers. I have friends who are YouTubers who are way bigger than me. And you don't see me mention them on this channel. Not because I can't or because I won't, but because there's no reason to do that. Because they already know what the love is given. I ain't got to name drop no motherfucking body unless I'm thanking them for something. But this is weird. I can't. It's an infestation of you purse gay ass niggas in Atlanta. You niggas need to be exterminated. I'm sorry.
All of them do.
I didn't know that was an issue until he brought it up then.
Well, that's not a good place to bring it up. You think on TV?
Well, I don't really think it's a big issue. You guys are making it a big issue. It is not
like we're not making a big issue. We just talking about
it's not a big issue right now. Kim and I don't have that issue over here.
Okay,
let's put it like that. Okay. We have no issues with that. Okay.
Because I remember, I ain't gonna bring up that because I don't think that was played. I'm not gonna bring up nothing that was played. Okay, we need okay, we're not gonna say that.
What's next?
Boss, it's time to vote her out. Ooh. Okay.
And now she's reading comments to try to make Alicia feel insecure about her position and that everybody fucking with Heavenly. So let me read this rude ass comment in front of her. Like, Heavenly is so fucking pathetic. Let me get the fuck up off this shit. Ugh. Yuck. I hate people like Heavenly. I really do. I believe only people who have big insecurities and are insecure about their lives and themselves fuck with Heavenly. I can't. I don't think the bitch is funny. I don't think that I don't, y'all. I do not fuck with this lady. She is the worst. She's the worst. Anyway. Simon. It's a couple things that you're very talented at. I have to give it to you. At first I thought, I was like critiquing you and I was like, you know what? Damn. This man got some talent. And I was like, wow, I really was hating. Not only do you have the ability to look like Florida Evans as a whole male individual, looking like Florida Evans from Good Times, but you also can assume 35 identities, scam multiple companies out of their monies, and still manage to buy yourself Range Rovers in the midst of lawsuits where you are in deep debt of $800,000. And if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, child, let's read, child. Okay, come on. So it says, neighbors, Simon is facing damn near $1 million lawsuit from a private jet company for breach of contract and the failure to make payments. Simon bought a timeshare with this particular company back in December 2020, which allows you to rent jets at a specific times, dates, based on how much money you put up, but the jet isn't yours. For whatever reason, he stopped making payments to the point he allegedly owes the company approximately $974,000, $974,213.11. Since his estranged wife Portia announced she was coming back to the Real Housewives of Atlanta, it seems like all the tea is dropping about Simon, which has many wondering if he really has money. Ciao. On or about July 3rd, 2021, defendant agreed to increase its lease to a 15.625% interest in a Cessna Citation aircraft. Defendant breached the terms of the program agreement by failing to timely pay to plaintiffs all amounts due under the program agreement, and plaintiffs terminated the program agreement under its terms on or about February 28th, 2023, literally a month from today. These unpaid amounts include, not a month, but a year from today. These unpaid amounts included, without limitation, monthly management fees pursuant to Section A 4.1 of the program agreement, monthly lease fees pursuant to Section 8.1 of the program agreement, Exhibit 1, page 21, occupied hourly fees, flight time pursuant to Section A 4.2 of the program agreement, Exhibit 1, page 13, and hourly fuel fees pursuant to Section A 4.3 of the program agreement, Exhibit 1, page 14. At the time of the termination of the program agreement, defendant owed to plaintiffs the amount of $974,213.11 under the terms of the program agreement. Ooh, you broke, bitch. This is sad. This is sad, y'all. And now it's coming. Y'all remember what I said. Y'all, I'm a fortune teller. Y'all, I am a fortune teller because now, you want to know why I say I'm a fortune teller? Because now it's coming out that Portia is warning this man. So Portia said, try me. Portia warned Simon not to alter or destroy his financial documents amid their divorce proceedings, or she'll have him sanctioned. Portia Williams is not playing when it comes to Simon WENDY and this divorce. According to page 6, she is warning Simon in court documents not to alter any of his financial records while they are divorcing. Considering the fact that Simon is a documented scammer who has been running schemes since Portia was in diapers, this warning seems fair. Per the report, she demanded Simon maintain spare financial records or statements, all income records, all tax records, all expense records, all records or evidence reflecting relevant conduct or either party or risk facing sanctions. We previously reported that Portia wanted to honor their prenuptial agreement, which protects the assets they acquired before marriage. However, we're unsure what that means for the money Simon may have earned while being married and vice versa. Child, she's saying this because she wants it to be known that Simon was out here spending this money that he owed back to to these companies. It was not her. That's what she wants it to be known as. So she is asking the judge to enforce the prenup between her and Simon, and reportedly wants each party to keep their assets to themselves. So all that, bitch, keep it to yourself. Any little bit of money keeps y'all. If this man is not Florida Evans, I really cannot take it. I really do. Y'all, this man is Florida. He Florida, y'all. Florida. But yes, y'all, she wants the judge to enact and I didn't even know that you had to ask the judge to enforce the prenup. I thought the prenup is automatically enforced upon the divorce proceedings because it was a pre-signed document to be there as a precursor to the divorce. That's what I thought. But I don't know how that works. I'm not a lawyer, so who knows? In the court documents, Portia says her and Simon signed their prenup a few days before their first wedding in November 2022. The agreement sets forth each party's separate property interests and marital property interests. The petition said wife requests that said prenuptial agreement be enforced by this court and be made a part of the court's final judgment and decree of divorce. Portia's lawyer added, wife is hopeful the parties will reach an agreement settling all issues pending between them. However, if such agreement cannot be reached, wife reserves the right to amend this complaint accordingly. So I already told y'all, I low-key think that Portia thinks that Simon is going to take all her money or at least go after her money. I had already kind of predicted that. Right? I had already kind of said that was going to happen. And y'all don't be believing me when I be telling y'all this, but Simon is a broke bitch. The way that he dragged Fallon is the way that he's about to drag Portia through the mud, through the coals, through the hills and the valleys, through the other terrains of such. And I just hope Portia's ready. And that's only if this shit is real. I don't know how real this shit is. This could all be make-believe. I don't think that the government is make-believe. I don't think that the lawsuits is make-believe. And I don't think that ICE is make-believe. But I believe that this divorce may be make-believe. I don't know. I guess we'll all see it play out on this upcoming season of Real Housewives of Atlanta. And now that Marlo, Sonya, and Courtney are gone, I will be tuning in. Y'all. And I do not. And just because I'll be tuning in, don't mean that I'm gonna be covering these shows, y'all. I've been told y'all. A large part of the reason why I couldn't give y'all content on a regular basis is because shows take a lot out of me. Y'all, shows be taking a lot out of me because not only do I have to watch it once, but then I have to watch it twice and then take notes. And then I have to take notes at every scene. Do y'all know how tiring that shit is? Do y'all know how rough that is on my schedule? Cause I have the gym, I have my dog, I have my man, I have work, I have my extracurricular activities. I want to start playing tennis again. I cannot be sitting at home for 2 hours taking notes on all of these damn shows. And that's only 2 hours for one show. And mind you, when you watch it the second time and you're taking notes on it, who's to say that it's going to be just 1 hour? It could be up to 2 hours because you pause in the show to take notes so it don't continue as you write. It takes a lot of energy. Y'all don't know how much content creators be doing for y'all. Y'all just think that we just pop up. No, this take work. Even the shit that I'm doing now takes work. Do y'all know Jeremy had to buy a whole new PC to do this shit? Did y'all know Jeremy had to buy a gaming computer for this, so I could give y'all high quality and so my old computer would stop crashing on me? Do y'all know? I had to do a lot. I had to buy a new mic, buy a new computer, buy a new setup. Y'all, this is a lot of work. Y'all need to respect this shit, y'all. Listen. Because I don't think y'all be understanding what content creators be going through and why they be taking gaps or not doing shit for days upon end sometimes. Y'all be like, it been 4 or 5 days. Why haven't we heard from you? Because the bitch need a break. Because we also doing this shit in tandem with our regular lives. Sometimes it seems that y'all only think that, that we only exist when the camera's on. After this camera go off, I gotta call my man. Y'all. Oh, you want me to drop my cash app? Okay, here you. I drop and look, my birthday is today. I mean, not today. My birthday is on Sunday. But if y'all want to cash out me, y'all can. Okay, it is Amirfire. Cash at me. I'm turning the big 29. This is a lot, y'all. You know, this is a lot. And y'all remember when I was covering all of those shows, Love and Marriage, Huntsville, Ready to Love, and Real Housewives of Potomac. Okay, do y'all remember that? Y'all remember I was taking notes almost every day. Mind you, I was still in college at that time. So I was doing college work and doing all of this. Oh no, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it, y'all. Couldn't do it. I can't keep up with that while I gotta work too. I can't. So that's why if you pay attention, I'm leaning more towards hot topics because I can read this shit and go about my day rather than spending an hour watching this show, then spending an additional hour and 30 or 40 or 2 hours taking notes and breaking this show down to explain to y'all. And then what if y'all don't even watch it? And then I be having to beg people to like the video. That's another thing. All of that, and I gotta beg y'all to like the video? Oh, girl. Oh, girl. Oh, girl. My man just messaged me and asked me, am I done with my live yet? Okay, we got one more topic to hit, y'all. And then after this, we're going to wrap it up, okay? All right? Y'all see my Cashapp right there? All right, so if you want to drop a bag on me, y'all can. And yeah, thank y'all. I appreciate that prognosis. I'm really excited. You know, I'm about to be 29. I'm about to enter into my 30s. I wonder, do I kind of look like I'm still in my 20s? You know, sometimes I think I look like I'm in my 30s. You know, sometimes I think that, but I can't really tell or not because, you know, the way that y'all see me and the way that I see myself may be different. But yeah, I hope I'm aging good. You know, I'm drinking water. I'm on my tretinoin. You know, I get my skin treatments and stuff like that. You know, and I drink my water, I exercise, I do what I'm supposed to do. But it can be hard, you know, sometimes. But okay, let me continue. So, y'all, let's see. So they have gotten the official seating chart for the Real Housewives of Potomac. Okay. All right, here we are. All right, so Neighborhood Talk has given us the tea. And they said the Real Housewives of Potomac seating chart. And they have Mia and Karen next to Andy. Then follow in the second from, you know, direct cheers to Andy is Candace on the left-hand side. Not Wendy, but Giselle on the right side. Wendy in the third place on the left side. And then Robin in third place on the right side, Ashley at the end, and then Neka at the end. And y'all, I know y'all might expect me to be upset at this, but I'm not. I'm really not upset at this because I feel that Mia should be in next to Andy because we want to hear about this divorce. And I low-key think that her and Gordon are about to get into it at this reunion. And I think Karen should be first because Karen really was the light of this season. I'm really happy that Giselle is not first seat, and I really wonder what she feels about that because she swears up and down that she's that bitch, that she's that producer, and I really am happy that Ashley is at the end because the bitch don't give shit to the show anyway, and I feel that Neka is at the end, like, you know, understandably because she's new and we don't like Neka and her makeup don't match her neck, which is real crazy, but the fact that Robin had this whole season, was supposed to have this whole season surrounding her, and she's in third chair, y'all, I would not be surprised if Robin is not back next season and Ashley is not back next season. Robin, you were supposed to be the focal point of this whole season, and you were not. You fizzled, you popped, and you fizzled out. You whack. Neka is not coming back. I don't believe Neka coming back. I believe Kiana is coming back. I believe that Wendy, Candace, Mia, and Karen and Giselle is coming back. But I do not believe Ashley, Robin, and Neka will be back next season or in full-time roles. I do not believe those three are going to be back. I'm here for this setup. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. You know, Candace was not in a lot of drama this season. NECA was just nonstop badgering Wendy about, you know, the whole Osu stuff. But I don't even think they want to make that a focal point anymore of the season because of all the backlash that it got. So they're not even going to put that at the top. But it's so funny that Ashley, you're at the end and Robin is near the end. Like y'all, and then Giselle, I feel like this is a humbling of sorts because that bitch swears that she's untouchable. I think that this seating arrangement is giving exactly what it needs to give. I'm not mad at it. And low-key, I'm not really upset at what Mia has given us this season. I think that she's kind of stepped up her housewives, mindset. You know, she's giving us some nice confessionals. She's asking the hard questions to people. You know, I don't really fuck with, him like that. I low-key think that Mia may be a 6-foot baseball player in hiding, but at the end of the day, who am I to stop you from getting the bag? I mean, at the end of the day, we just need to kick Giselle, Ashley, Robin, and NECA off this show, get a Scar back, get Kieran back, maybe keep Robin. But get rid of Giselle, Ashley, and NECA. I believe if we had Robin, we will get a different Robin if Giselle wasn't around. But the thing is, Giselle and Robin are so weak that they need each other. That's why they always standing up for one another, because they're weak bitches when they're alone. They're not strong individuals. But anyway, y'all, that's all I have for y'all today. It's been real. I had fun. It's been a lullabaloo and such, but I gotta go. Okay. And I want to thank y'all. And I want you guys to know that you guys are loved, that you guys are important. And if nobody ever told you today, you are loved. And most importantly, it's important to love yourself above all. Because when you don't love yourself, you turn into an old light-skinned hussy with a saggy neck and a wig that never has a proper closure in it, right? That's sitting second, from the first chair, right? We don't want to be that way. We don't want that, y'all. We don't want that for us. Let's love ourselves, because when we don't, we turn into a bad built bitch who used to be friends with Megan Thee Stallion, who was obsessed with her, who would continue to doing interviews about a shooting that happened 4 years ago. That's what we turn into. We don't want that. We don't want that. Okay? When we don't love ourselves, we get ended up in guardianships with dog-faced white bitches taking our money, our love, our family, our friends away from us, and spending up all our money in attorney fees. We gotta look what I told you. Love yourself, because if you love yourself, you'll treat yourself the way you're supposed to be treated. We will end you in the place that you want to be at. Okay, y'all, but at the end of the day, that's it. That's all I got for y'all, and I want to bid y'all adieu. Good night. See y'all later. Bye.